Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Viva Las Vegas and to the Aria Hotel and to the second annual Elite Angus event. And without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the gentleman that has put this great event together, Tyler Humphrey, my good friend Tyler Humphrey.
Well, all right, everyone. I welcome you guys to Las Vegas here. I do want to go ahead and thank everybody for making the trip here. It really means a lot. We've got a really great crowd again this year and a bunch of people live online. One of the things I always like to start off doing is thanking our great sponsors for everything they do, because these events are not cheap to have, and the sponsors really help us out so we can keep commission reasonable. Transova is a great sponsor that sponsors every live event that we do throughout the year, and Sarah Kober's here with Transova, and we want to thank her for everything they've done. And then also, thank you guys. And then also for this great event, Claire Lane Semen Sales, 605 Sires, Donor Solutions from Rensselaer, Indiana, which I would like to point out, Donor Solutions I've been doing these events for 15 years. They have been a sponsor for the entire 15 years. Those guys do a lot for the business, and you guys should use them if you ever can. And also want to thank Show Circuit Online Sales for the advertising online of the catalog. We're going to move through this catalog quick today. Jakey's going to give you guys all of the updates and everything we've got going on there. I do want to make note that lot number 2 is out of the sale, so if you were waiting on that one, we are going to pass that one by. Other than that, Jakey will make comment on anything else that may have changed or updated. There was a few pregnancies in the book that had 2023 instead of 2024 on them. Outside of that, there wasn't anything else. So once again, we're humbled you guys are here. We appreciate it. We're going to get you in and out of here as fast as we can. I'm going to turn it back over to the sales staff.
Okay, well, once again, let's put our hands together and thank Tyler Humphrey, Humphrey Agri-Marketing. You got it. Okay. Tyler wanted me to make sure everybody was aware that online, and we want to thank all of our friends on CCI.live that have logged in. We've got a huge number of people that are watching and bidding and gotten bidder numbers here. All the invoices will be emailed directly after the sale today. So for those of you that do purchase these genetics today, your invoice will be sent to you today by the end of the day. For those of you that are here, we want to thank everybody for coming today that's here live to be with us. Last year we had a little bigger room, and Tyler goes, man, we didn't have a very big crowd. I said, we'll get a smaller room. Well, now we got a smaller room, and now we're jam-packed with people in here, and we got people from all over corners of the United States out here to enjoy the NFR and to be a part of the great Angus Elite. Hey, folks, it is my pleasure again to be a part of this, but if you have any questions or anything, please, the telephone numbers are in the book here or online. If you got any questions you cannot get on or whatever, please get a hold of Tyler or any of the other phone numbers that are associated with the sales staff. As soon as we're going to go right through the catalog in catalog order, and so as we go through there, we're going to alternate between Angus and Red Angus lots, and then get through the catalog, and then we've got a great set of very nice rare semen in the back of the book that people can use. They can take advantage of also today. Folks, again, we want to thank Christy Collins for being here for CCI.live and running our internet. If you guys have any, like again, you have any issues with it, we've got a strong signal here, and we ought to be set to go. So, folks, before we start in on this, hey, it's my pleasure to introduce, we've got Craig Talkington here that's going to help us work the ring for people that are bidding here online. We're going to be taking care of that on CCI, but anybody that's here that has a bidder number, wants to bid while they're here, please direct those bids to Craig. And without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce to you my friend, Colonel Steve Bonham, to conduct the auction.
All righty. Well, thank you, Jake. Indeed, a great pleasure to be here, folks, and what a great offering we've got to sell to you today. So, as they pointed out, we've got a big crowd tuned in on CCI, so we'd certainly encourage you, if you're online, there could be a slight delay, probably not, but if there is, we certainly don't want to miss anybody. So get in early, let us know you're interested in that lot, and we'll certainly check in with you before we sell out. So with that, folks, I'll tell you what, Christy will be handling everything on CCI, so we appreciate her as well. So with that, Jake, let's go.
Okay, well, what greater way to start off a sale today than our Lot A female coming to you from BC2 Angus. Of course, Jake Cunningham and his wife Skylar and their three young fellers now have dug deep into their donor pen. If you haven't followed the BC2 program, Jake and his family have literally took the country by storm with some of these power females, and we're going to be offering embryos throughout the auction today. Their Angus program is second to none. Jake has gone out of his way to utilize some of the greatest genetics in the Angus breed to bring to you what I feel like is one of their lead donors. She may be the cornerstone of the BC2 program. This is the female they call Prim, BC2 Sandy 071. Of course, she is a style daughter out of the Great Cabin Creek Sandy 905, which is a full sister, again, to the Great Cabin Creek Sandy 804. Those two females are the cornerstone of all these Sandy females that have been shown all over the country. And here's your opportunity to buy 50% or 100% embryo interest and full possession. In my opinion, one of the leading donors, Angus donors, in the Angus breed, the great BC2 Sandy 071. You're buying full embryo interest and possession on this great cow, Lot A.
All right, thank you. Right, here we go, and what a way to kick it off right here. You bet you on your lot number A, 100% embryo interest and possession right here. All right, here we go. You bet you. Here we go. You bet you. Demand 25,000 on her. Yeah, 25,000. Let's go. 5,000. 5. Demand 75. Demand 10,000. Number 10. 12. 15,000 on her. Yeah, 15,000. 17. 20. Yes, 20 online. Demand 25. 30,000 on her. Yeah, 30. 35. 40,000. 40. 42. 45,000. Doty money. Yeah, 46,000. Get a bay day. Now 48. 15. 15. 50,000. Doty money. Yeah, 15. 2. Here we go. 52. Here we go. You're not in 52,000 demand 2 52 3 5 yeah 55,000 to bid by 5 what do you say 55 56,000 demand yeah 56,000 demand 56,000 get a bid 8 1 bid 8 on it yeah 8 now 16 now 2 demand 2 demand 2 now 3 now 5 as 85,000 on it as 85,000 what do you say 5 as 87,000 on it as 87,000 well you're not in the end you're out now as 87 7 here we go now 87,000 on it yeah 67,000 to bid by 7 8 1 8 9 70 on it. Yeah, 70,000 to bid about demand 70 demand on 70,000 only in on that 2. Yeah, 72,000 the beach is 75 75,000 on it. Yeah, 75,000 3 and 5 75,000 on it. Yeah, 75,000 74 and I said demand 76,000 only money. Yeah, 76,000 to bid about demand 77 demand here we go now 76,000 on it. Yeah, 76,000 to bid about here we go demand on 76,000 here we go internet you're out demand all done. Yeah, 76,000. You want to be 5 before we go. Demand 75,000. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, very rarely do you get a chance to buy cutting-edge genetics. These are genetics that are today's genetics. Just a daughter, $132,000 daughter out of this cow was your reserve national champion female at the American Junior Angus Association last summer. Guys, we're talking about cattle that are doing it currently. This isn't a 10-year-old, 12-year-old cow. This is a young cow in the prime of her life that's doing it every day, and just we're talking less than half of the value of one daughter that sold out of this cow last year. This is a very I know $70,000 is a lot of money, but when you start looking at an embryo program and you're built into that, it's pennies on the dollar for what she'll produce.
What do you got? 74,000, 75,000 on CCI. Yes, 75,000 to bid about. Hold in. Here we go. Demand 75,000. You're on fire again. I would now find 75,000 on it. That's 74 bid. Now fine. Demand 75,000, 75,000. You're on fire. All done on the eye. Sold her to you. 74,000 on her. How's she go on the floor there? 74,000. 696, thank you, but a great female. We appreciate the business.
We're going into the AA lot, folks. Here's an opportunity to buy a heifer pregnancy that's due in February of 2024 out of the great Cadillac Ranch and the great 071 Prim female, the $74,000 female, and here's a chance to buy a heifer pregnancy out of the great Cadillac Ranch.
All right, here we go. Demand, you betcha. Here we go. Demand 25,000 on it. At 25,000, so demand, you betcha. Demand 5,000. 6,000, get about 8, 9, 10 on it. Hit 10,000 to bid about, want to be 10, bid a man, bid on at 10,000, 10, here we go, bid a minute, 10,000, Dodie Bonnie. At 10,000, 9,000, bid, get you 10, 10, bid a minute, 10,000, Dodie Bonnie. Hit 10,000, 9 bid, here we go, bid a man, bid on at 10,000, what an investment right here, here we go, 10,000 on it. At 9,000, now 10,000, tell them what we're doing right here, what an opportunity here.
Guys, I'm telling you right now, here again, we've just established the value of this great female, and here's an opportunity that you can go into and gather the genetics out of this female in one heifer pregnancy. Like I said, one daughter out of this female last year, reserve national champion, and these Cadillac Ranch females are bringing high prices, topping these sales all over the country. Here's your opportunity to buy a confirmed heifer pregnancy out of the great Prim and Cadillac Ranch.
You betcha. You want to be 9,500, 95. Now 10. Here, bid demand 10,000, 95 bid, demand 10,000, Dodie Bonnie. Hit 10,000, 95 bid. Here we go. Demand on 10,000. Here we go. Demand 10 to win, 10 to win. All in, all done. 9,500 bid, 10,000, all done on them. And I sold them to you. 9,500 on CCI, 692. Thank you. Going to a good home there. We appreciate it.
Okay, and we're going into the AAA lot. Here's a chance to buy embryos, full sib embryos to that last pregnancy. Again, these are sex female embryos, IVF embryos out of Cadillac Ranch and the 071 Sandy.
All right, whatever you bid times 3. Right, here we go, the don't you tell them, Christy. Here we go, the band, you betcha. Here we go, the band, 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to bid about 500, now 600. Now say, here we go, now 600, get about 8, now 9, now 1,000 on it. 1,000, 10, 1,100, the band, 12, the band, 12, the band, 1,300 on it. At 1,300, get it be 13, 14, 1,400, now 14, 15, 1,500 on it. Yeah, 1,500, what do you say? 14's on CCI, got to be 1,500 on it. At 1,500, now 14, 15, 50. Who said 1,500? Here, but the man, 1,500, Dodie Bonnie. At 14, 1,500, all in, all done, want to be 1,500. You on time again, got to be 1,500, all done on them, and I some to you, 1,400 on 668, thank you. Here we go.
Okay, flip the page, folks. We're going into our first Red Angus consignment. Here comes the Lot B female, the great Collier Ruby 37, and what an opportunity. For those of you that were at the Cattlemen's Congress this last January and witnessed the Red Angus bull, the great El Rey bull that won the Cattlemen's Congress Supreme Champion Bull, you are getting an opportunity to buy 50% embryo interest in the great dam of El Rey. A bull that I think has had as many friends around the ringside in Oklahoma City as any bull I've ever seen. He was a popular champion, and here's a chance to buy the dam of the great El Rey. And I'm telling you, again, a female in the prime of her life, just a 7-year-old female, and she is absolutely going to hit it out of the park for you guys. She was bought out of the Red Diamond Land and Cattle Sale and was shown all over Texas, won every division she was ever in. She had a very successful show career, but more importantly, just look at the daughters in the inset of this catalog that are out of the great Ruby 37. And she's already proven it in the show ring, and she's the dam, again, of the great El Rey.
All right, thank you, Brad. Here we go. You bet you selling you 50% embryo interest. Here we go. Demand, you betcha. Let's go. Demand 20,000 on it. Yeah, 20,000. Let's go. You betcha. Demand 5,000. 6,000. Get about 8. Demand 10,000. Number 10. 12,000 on it. At 12,000. 15,000. Demand about 17. 18. Would be 20. 2. 5 on it. Yeah, 25,000. 27,000. Get about 8. 30. Yes, 30. 2. At 32,000. 33. 3. 5. At 35,000 on it. At 35,000, yes, 5, 7, 8, 1 now 40, 42,000 on it, at 42,000, get to be 2, 3, 43,000, 3, yes, 3, 5, 45,000 on it, at 45,000, 5, here we go, 5, 5,000 on it, at 45, yes, 5, 47,000 on it, at 47,000, to be at about, here we go, 47,000 on it, at 47,000, tell them what we're doing again, Jake, here we go.
Again, folks, Jason Bragg at Red Diamond Land and Cattle, again, here's a female. I know it was hard for Tyler to try to bust loose half interest in this cow, because this one here is the cornerstone of what they're doing down at Red Diamond. And on 7 open heifer calves out of this female just this last year, she's had an average of $10,000. Guys, here's one that's generating income and is a proven winner. Guys, I'm telling you, when you're in this business, you want to reduce the risk as much as you can. Here's a red Angus female that flat out will reduce that risk for you and put dollars in your pockets. Again,
all right,
50%
you betcha. 45,000. Asking 7. Man, you want to do 6 on it? Yeah, 46,000. What do you say? Here we go. 46,000. Here we go. 703. You're not in. At 46,000. Here we go. Yes, 6. Now 7 on it. At 47,000. 7. 7. Get about 7. Here we go. 40. Now 8. 8. 1 bit 8 on it. Yeah, 40,000. Get about now 9. Now 9. Here we go. Get 9 on it. At 49,000. 8,000. Get 9. 1 bit 9. Now 49,000. Here we go. Last call on him. At 49,000. You want to try her again? Believe it would. You want to do it? 49,000. You own them all the way. You want to do it? At 49,000. 8,000. 1 bit 9. 1 bit 9. 1 bit 9. Here we go. 49,000. All done on them and I. Sold them to you. 48,000. 662. 662. Thank you. Here we go.
Okay, now we're going to have an opportunity to buy 3 sexed female embryos out of the popular Resource 137 E-Bull. Again, out of the Great Ruby 37, the Dam of the Great El Rey, and these are going to be sexed female embryos out of Resource 137E.
All right, here we go. You betcha. Let's go to the band times 3. Let's go to the band 500 on it. 500 to the band 600. Get about 8. Hey, 1 8 now 9 now 1,000. 11 now 12 now Oklahoma. Got to be 12 now 1,300 on it. 1,300. Here we go. Now 14. Washington got to be 14. 1,500 on it. 1,500. 1,500. Mid-band 1,600. Yes, 16. Mid-band 1,700 on it. Yes, 1,700. Mid-band 17 to bid about 1 to be 17. What an opportunity right here. Now 1,700 on it. Yes, 1,700. Everybody say now 16 bid. Here we go. Mid-band 1,700 on it. Yes, 1,700. Mid-band 16. Now 17. Mid-band. Here we go. Mid-band. Tell them again, Jake, what we're doing here.
Okay, I'm telling you again. Here's a chance to buy the genetics out of this Great Ruby 37 female. This Collier Ruby 37 female. Big power female. Look, body, power, running gear to go out the gate with. And here's a chance to get 3 sexed heifer embryos out of the Great Resource 137.
You bet you. 1,600. Here we go. Mid-band 1,700. What do you say? Mid-band 1,700 on it. Yes, 1,700. What do you say? Texas, you're not in. Mid-band 17. Here we go. Mid-band 1,700. Now 16 bid. Who said 1,700? All done on them and I sold them to you. 1,600 on 733. 733. Thank you.
Okay, folks, flip over to Lot C. Here again on the live lots, the live cattle that we're going to offer to you today. What an opportunity coming to you from the Silvera program. The great Silvera brothers in California, in Fireball, California. Again, brought to you, again, a bull that we were able to see at the Royal this year. Here's your grand champion Angus bull at the 2023 American Royal just about a month ago. Went across the tan bark in Kansas City and was selected as your grand champion Angus bull. Here's an own son of the great Tradition 24, of course, the sire of 24 Carat, and out of the great legendary Georgina cow family. They come out of the great Whitestone Krebs program when it comes back to Georgina. This bull is bred in the purple, but more importantly, a bull with tremendous structure, big feet, got a big square pin set, really, really good through his front 1/3. A bull that's got plenty of presence. And here's a bull, guys, right for the times, big-bodied, stout, and your chance to buy 25% interest, semen interest, in this bull that will sell a lot of semen. He was a popular champion, Steve. Here's a chance to be able to jump in.
You bet you. Right here, we're glad to have him in the sale. Right here we go to mid-bone. You bet you. Here we go to mid-band 10,000 on him. Yeah, 10,000. Let's go. You bet you. Mid-band 2500, 5,000, 5, 75, 75, 10, 12, 5, 15,000 on it. Yeah, 15,000, 16. Get about 18. Here we go. Get about 18, 18, 18. Get 19, 20 on it. Yes, 20 online. Now 21,000, 22,000, 3, 3, 5 on it. At 25,000 to bid about 7, what do you say now? 27,000 on it. At 27,000 to bid about 7, what do you say? Here we go, 27,000 on it. At 27,000, here we go. Here we go. You want to do 6 on it? At 26,000 to bid about 5 bid. Here we go. You're out on CCI. Takes 26,000 on it. At 26,000. Here we go. 5 bid. Here we go. 26,000. All done. At 26,000. What do you say? Here we go. Texas, you're not in. Here we go. Now 26,000 on it. At 26,000. At 25,000. Takes 26,000 on them and I sold it to you. 25,000 on the floor. 25,000. It'll go to 763 on the phone. Thank you, Tyler. Here we go.
Okay, folks, flip over to Lot D again. Here comes one of the most exciting young Red Angus females in the country today, the great TGSC Barcelona 104L. Of course, a daughter of the popular King of the Cowboys out of the great MHG Barcelona 107J, a female that needs no introduction, a female herself that was named champion at Junior National and grand champion at the Royal herself. But this female herself, last summer, not only won the Junior Nationals, but she was champion in the Own Show and the Bred and Own Show, and then was selected as reserve champion at the Congress last year, 2 years ago, 22, came back in 23, and was named National Champion Female. Guys, here's an opportunity to buy, again, cutting-edge genetics out of a female that I will tell you was as a popular champion any breed in Oklahoma City last year as there was. I personally thought she should have done a little better in the Supreme Drive. So should my old buddy Neil Thompson. He thought so too. But I mean, I'm telling you guys, here's a chance. When you talk about cutting-edge genetics in the Red Angus business, it don't get any fresher than this great 104L. Again, a King of the Cowboys daughter out of a legendary proven donor cow, guys. Here's your chance to buy 100% embryo interest and possession.
You're getting her all right. Here we go. Power in the blood. Here we go. Give me the bone. You betcha. Let's go. Give me the band. 20,000 on her. Yeah, 20,000. Let's go. You betcha. Now 2500. Now 3. Now 35. 4. Now 45. Now 5. Now 55. Now 65. Now 75. 85. 85. 95. 10. 10,000. 11,000. To bid about 1 of 11. Now 12,000. Now 12. Now 12. Now 13. Now 13. Now 13,000. Now 14,000 on it. Yeah, 14,000. 15. Here we go. Now 15. 15. Now 16. Now 16. Now 16,000. Now 18 on it. At 18,000. Get to 18. 18. Get to get 19. 19. Now 20. In the middle, now 20,000 on it. Yeah, 20,000 online. What do you say? In the middle, now 20, now 19, 5, now 20 on it. Yeah, 20. Tell them out, Christy. Now 20,000 on it. Yeah, 20,000 to bid about 19, 5. Here we go. In the middle, now 20,000 online. What do you say? Online bidder, you're not in, you're out. Yeah, 20,000, 19, 5, now 20. Here we go. In the middle, now 20,000 on it. Yeah, 19, 5. Here we go. Now 20, now 20, now 20,000. All in, all done. Here we go. In the middle, now 20,000. All done. On them, and I sold them to you. 19,500 on the floor. How they go? 716, thank you. Made a good buy there. Let's go.
Folks, so we're getting into these embryos now. Turn to lot 1, and what a great way to start the sale than to go back into the BC2 show cattle and offer eggs on what I think is one of the absolute powerhouse Angus females in the breed today, the great BC2 BMF Sandy 2119, or as they call her around there, Birdie. Guys, there's no other female in the world right now that's doing it with every bull she's ever been bred to than Birdie. Here's an own daughter, the great Klassen, out of the great Sandy 1315. This female just produced a grand champion female at the American Royal this year. The $70,500 female that sold to Circle M and Josie Phillips. She won her division at the North American. She won her division at Oklahoma City. She won her division at the Junior National, and then came to Kansas City this year and was selected as the grand champion female. Here's your opportunity to buy genetics at a truly one of the powerhouse Angus females in the breed today. We're going to sell you lot 1A, 3 sexed heifer embryos out of the legendary 24 carat.
All right, they're already bidding. Here we go. Give me the bone. You betcha. Let's go. Now 500, now 700, now 900, now 10, now 12, now 1,500 on it. Yeah, 1,500, now 1,600. Get to 18, one of it 1,800, 18, get to 19, 19, 19, now 2,000 on it. Yeah, 2,000 to bid about one of it 2, 2, 2, now 2, now 2,100, now 2 on it. Yeah, 2,200, now 2, and what do you say in the end? Here we go. Now 2,200, now 3, now 2,300 on it. Now 23, 300, now 300, now 4, now 24, 5, 5, 5, now 2,500 on it. Now 2,500, now 2,400, now 5, 5. Here we go. Now 2,500 on it. Now 2,400, now 5, now 5, now 2,500. Here we go. Now 500 on it. Now 2,500. What an opportunity right here. They may be costing something, but I'll tell you what, these are powerfully good genetics.
Guys,
go ahead.
I'm going to tell you right now, the production on this female is unheard of. When you can take 2 years of production out of one cow and average $35,000 a lick, I don't know how many of y'all got cows at home that are doing that, but this one's doing it.
You betcha. It takes 2,700 back there. At 2,700, what do you say? The middleman 7, 7. Here we go. The middleman 2,700 out of money. At 2,700, what do you say? All in, hold on. The middleman 2,700 on it. At 2,700, the middleman 7 to bed, 7 to buy. Hold on. What do you say back there? You want to do it? 2,700. Hold on them, and I sold them to you. 2,500. Thank you. You betcha. On 706, 706. Thank you, Lloyd.
Okay, folks, go to the lot 1Bs. There's no other other bull in the breed that is capturing the attention in the Angus breed more than Dignity right now, guys. And his full brother just was selected as Supreme Champion Bull at the North American, the great executive decision. That line of cattle right now is the most coveted. They're winning more banners than any other bull right now, and here's your opportunity to combine the great genetics of Birdie with the great Dignity. Here's 3 sets.
Yes, sir. Here we go. Give me the bone. You betcha. Times 3. Let's go. Give me the band. You betcha. Now 1,000 on it. 1,000, 1,100. Now 12. Now 12. Now 1,500. Now 15. Now 16. Now 18. 18. Now you're going to get 19. Now 2. Now 2,000. Now 2. 2. 2. Now 2. Now 2,100. 2. Get to be 2. 2. 2. Tennessee. Get to be 2. Get to be 3 on it. Now 2,300. Get to be 3. Now 300. Now 304. Now 2,400. Now 5. Now 2,500 on it. Now 2,500. You go to 5. Here we go. Now 5. 5. 5. Now 2,500 on it. Now 2,500. Now 5. Here we go. Now 5. Now 5. 5 to be 5 to buy. Now 25. Now 2,500 on it. Now 2,500. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7 on it. Now 2,700. Now here we go. Now 7. Now 7. Now here we go. Now demand. Now 2,700 on it. Now 2,700. Here we go. Now 7. Now 7. All in. All done. Demand. Now 27. You on time again. 2,700. 2,700. All in. All done. Here we go. Demand. Now 7 to be 7 to buy. Now 27. You talk about some powerfully good genetics right here now,
guys. I'm telling you, if you ever even get close to Darlington, Indiana, stop and look at this beast. This female right here's got feet on her like goddamn elephant now. She's got the bone, the body, the power, and she'll keep that look in them. Everybody wants that wild look. Here's a female that transmits that body and power and keeps a killer look in them.
You betcha. Here we go. Give me the bone. You betcha. 2,700 on it. At 2,700. What do you say? 692, 671. You're both out. Give me the band. 2,700 on it. At 2,700. Give me the band. 7 to bed, 7 to buy. At 2,700. All in, all done. At 2,700 on it. At 2,700. Give me the band. You want to do it? 2,700. All done on them and I. Sold them to you. 2,500. Going to Maryland. 773. Thank you, Douglas. Here we go.
Okay, folks. Lot 2 is out. Let's go to lot 3. Again, another legendary female, folks. And you talk about power in the blood. Here's one that's flat doing it. The great Sarah's Dream 5116, not only in her own right, was one of the most popular show heifers that year for the Nowatzki family. She went on to Denver to culminate her show career and being named the national champion female. But just last year, this female, 2 years ago in 21, sold a $150,000 female that went on to be division champion in Kansas or Oklahoma City for Sarah Sullivan. But this last fall, the Nowatzki family told 2 daughters out of this female that brought $360,000 and $300,000 respectively. Guys, you heard me right. $660,000 of revenue out of this one female on one calf crop. Guys, here's an opportunity to buy sexed female embryos out of the great 24-carat and the Seldom Rest Regulate bull out of truly one of the most productive young females in the breed today, the great Sarah's Dream 5116.
Wow, what an opportunity right here. You bet you in your lot number 3A. Here we go, the bone. You bet you. You bet the band 5,000 on it. And 5,000. Let's go. You bet you. The band 500. Now 600. Get about 800 and 900. 1,000 on it. 1,000. Now 12. Now 1,500. Now 16. 18. 18. Now 2,000. Number 2. Now 2,200 on it. Now 2,200. Get about 2. Now 3. Now 2,300. Now 4. Now 2,400. Now 500 on it. Now 2,500. Now 2,600. 7. Get about 8. 1 about 800 on it. At 2,800, get about now 9, now 9, now 9, now 3, now 3, get to be 3,000 on it. At 3,000, now 3, now 30, now 3,100, get about now 31, now 2, now 3,200 on it. At 3,200, now 4, now 34, now 34, now 3,400 on it. At 3,400, what do you say? Now 4, now 600, now 5, now 35, now 3,500, now 6, now 8 on it. At 3,600, what do you say? Get about here, now 3,600 on it. At 3,600, here, but now 3,600, here we go, now 3,600, all in, all done on them. At 3,600, now 600. Here we go now. 30. Day. 1 about 800 on it. At 30. How about say day? You want to do 8 on it? At 3,800. Get about day. 800. Get about here we go. Now 3,800 all done. You want to do it? 3,800 all done on it. Now 4. At new leader. Now 4,000 on it. Here we go. 4. Now 4. Here we go. Now 4. Now 4,100 on it. At 4,100. Get about at 4,100. Now 1. At 4,100 on it. At 4,100. 614. You're at 41. 2 4. Now 4,400 on it. At 4,400. Here we go. Now 4,400. 4,400, here we go, 4,400, 404 on it. At 4,400, here we go, 4 to bed, 4 to buy. Hold on, at 4,400 on it. At 4,400, I was betting on you, 614. You want to do 3 on it before we go? 44, now 5. The longer we're going, the higher we're going. Tell them about them, Jay.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, you're buying an opportunity to buy full sibs to these $600,000 2 heifers that just sold. These are the full sibs to them. But if you'll look through that footnote, and I'm not the smartest, sharpest tool in the shed, but I just did a rough ad of all these what she's generated. It's almost $1.5 million, guys. $1.5 million on one cow. And look what she's been bred to. She's been flushed to Blue Chip, Specialty, Round Table, Insight, Syndicate, and 24 Karat. She's worked with every bull she's been bred to. Guys, breed her to the greatest bull in the world, the bull you own. You don't need to follow what these guys have been doing. Just do whatever you want to. This cow does it every time.
You betcha it takes 4,600 on it. Yeah, 4,600. Here we go. Are you done? 4,600. About one bit. Here we go. Now 4,600 on it. Yeah, 4,600. What do you say? 614. You're out. Here we go. Here we go. 650. You're out. Here we go. Now 4,600. All done. 4,600 on them, and I sold them to you. 4,400. You betcha. Going on 770. 770. Great home right there. Thank you.
Okay, folks, we're going into the B lot. These are the seldom rest regulate. These are sexed female embryos again. Guys, I'm telling you, the income generation on this cow is unlimited, and these regulates. You love the way this bull's built. He's perfect for the way this cow's built. Lot B, 3 sexed heifer embryos.
All right, sexed heifers again. Here we go. You betcha. Here we go. 2,000 on it. Yeah, 2,000. Let's go now. 500. Now 600. Get a bait. 600. Get a bait. 8. Now 9. Now 1,000 on it. 1,000. 1,100. 12. Now 12. Now 1,300. Now 13. Now berry. Get to be 13. Now 14. Now 1,500 on it. Yeah, 1,500. Now 15. Now 1,600. Here we go. Now 16. Now 16. Now 1,700 on it. Yeah, 1,700. What do you say? Ontario got to be 1,700 on it. Yeah, 1,700. Now 1,600. Here we go. Now 1,700 on it. Yeah, 1,700. Now 16. Now 17. Now 17. Now 1,700 on it. Yeah, 1,700. What do you say? Now 16 bit. Here we go. Now 1,700 on it. Yeah, 1,600. What an opportunity right here. We're way under the money here, in my opinion.
Guys, way under the money. The income generation from this female is unlimited, and we're talking $1,700. Guys, that is nothing in this business. You're going to waste that in the next 2 days in Vegas, okay?
Or make it.
Yeah, or you could make it. But I'm telling you right now, guys, this is a cheap investment on a low risk deal on a cow that's proved herself.
You betcha. 1,700. What do you say? Tennessee, you want back in. Oklahoma, you're out now. 1,700 on it. Yeah, 1,600. 1,700. Get a bit. 1,800 on it. When they hold their hand up, friend, put them in. No, don't even hesitate. Just go ahead and put them in. 1718. 1718. 1718. Get a bit 18. One of it 18. One of it 18. One of it. Internet's out. Both CCI guys are at one of it 1,800 on it. Yeah, 1,700. Get a bit 18. One of it 18. One of it 1,800. Get a bit 18. 18. 1,800 on them. And I sold them to you. 1,700 on the phone there. 1,700. 687. Thank you. Let's.
Okay, folks, move into the Lot 4 Red Angus offering, and what a great offering here again, guys. Here's your ability to buy an embryo flush, on truly one of the most powerful young Red Angus females in the country today, the great H.H. Becca 1006. This female sold through Garrett Kniebel's sale with Harmony Hills sale up in Montana in 2021. This female had a record-setting price of $116,500. She went to the Circle M firm, and since then that female went on to be your champion female in Denver in 2022. Here's an opportunity as a young female to go out and be able to take advantage of the great opportunity to be able to buy genetics out of a maternal sister out of this female sired by John Wick, brought $70,000. The cow family is a production cow family. They do it every time. And here's a young female that was a popular champion in Denver, a female with tremendous body, awesome running gear, and young, a female that's bold in her build, and you're going to be able to flush her to the greatest bull in the world, your own bull. Let's sell Lot 4, a IVF flush on the
great pack. Here we go. You betcha. Let's go here. You betcha on the flush. Here we go. You betcha. Let's go. 5,000 on it. And 5,000. Let's go. Now 6,000. Get about 8,000. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15,000 on it. At 15,000. To be about 15,000. 15,000 on it. Yeah, 15,000. There we go. Now 5, 15,000 on it. At 15,000. You want back in Illinois. You want to do 14,000 on it. Yeah, 14,000. To be about 14. 14,000 on it. At 14,000, all in, all done, boys. Here we go. You want to do it at 14,000 on it. At 14,000, at 13, here we go. 15, at 17,000 on it. At 17,000 to bid about. Want to be 17, at 17, at 17,000 on it. At 17,000 to bid about. 17,000. Here we go. On 17,000, all done. At 17,000. What do you say? 738. You want back in? Here we go. 16,000 before we go. At 16,000, 15,000, at 16,000. You want to say anything else before we go?
Guys, I don't know what else I can tell you. She's a champion. Her mother was a champion, and that cow has proven herself. Garrett and I were talking about the dam of this female. She just never misses. She's a female that is impressive to look at, but more importantly, passes that on to her calves. And again, guys, I don't know if you ever saw. I know Jake thought, but judged that show that day. He said, man, I wish that sucker was black. I'd love to take her to Gordon, Nebraska. But guys, I'm telling you right now, guys, this female is one powerhouse, and you better get a hold of it when you can.
You bet you. Here we go. Take 16,000. What do you say? 15,000. But demand 16,000. All done. You want to try them again? Got to be 16,000. 16,000 to bid about. All done. On about. Sold to you. 15,000. 690. 690. Thank you. Here we go.
Okay, folks, flip the page. We're going into lot 5. We're going to go back into our Angus genetics. And again, what a powerful, powerful female here in the great Udell Ellie 9230. A female that was raised at the Udell program, went on to Sullivan Farms, purchased it out of their sale. This female not only was a champion, she was at the 2020 National Junior Angus Show own female, champion female, went on to the 2020 North American Junior Show. She was champion there. Guys, there's been countless females sold out of this cow, this donor cow, bringing 250 by Primo, a $45,000 casino, and a $25,000 dignity. Again, you got to find females that work with a blend of different sires, and here's a great female that'll do it. Here's an opportunity to buy 4 sexed heifer embryos out of the great PVF natural bull that we had in our Griswold program. We've got some of the best young female Angus females in the Griswold program are these natural daughters. Guys, here's one that just won't miss. Here's a chance to buy the Ellie female and the natural 4 sexed heifers.
All right, here we go. You betcha, Christy. Appreciate you passing the donuts up here. Here we go. Band, you betcha. Times 4. Here we go. Band, 500 on it. Hit 500 now. 600. Get out 600. Get a bait. 8. Now 9. Now 1,000 on it. Hit 1,000 to be at about 10. 1,100. Now 12. Now 12. Now 1,300 on it. Hit 1,300. Now 1,300. Get a bit 13. Now 1,400 on it. Hit 14. Now 1,500. Now 15. 15. Now 1,600. What do you say? Now 16. 1,600 on it. Hit 1,600. What do you say? Now 15. Now 1,600. Now 1,700. On it. Yeah, 1,700. What do you say? Now 16. But man, 1,700. What do you say? Now 16. Would have been 1,700 on it. Yeah, 17. Now 18. Would have been 18. Would have been 1,800 on it. Yeah, 17. 1,800. And get a 18. Would have been 18. Would have been 1,800. All in, all done. Yeah, 17. Would have been 1,800. What do you say? 18. 677. Would have been 1,800. All done. 17. 18. 17. Would have been 18. Would have been 18. Would have been 1,800. All done. On them and I sold them to you. 1,700. 1,700 on 692. 692. Thank you. Here we go.
Okay, we're going into the B lot. These are the Mayway unanimous sexed female embryos. You're going to whatever you bid times 3. Again, back on this powerhouse blue chip daughter, the great Udell Ellie 9230.
All right, thank you. Here's me. You betcha. Let's go now. 100 to 200 on it. That 200. Get to be 2, 3, 3, 300, 300, 4, now 400, 5, 5, now 600 on it. That's 600, now 700. Get a bait, 8, now 9, now 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to bid about. Get to be 10, 10, 10, now 10, now 1,100 on it. At 1,100, now 10 bid, now 1,100, now 12, now 12, now 1,200 on it. At 1,200, everybody say now 12, now 12, now 12. Here we go. Colorado, you're not in. Now 1,200 on it. At 1,200, get to be 12, now 12, 12, 12. Now 1,200. Here we go. Now 1,200 on it. At 1,100, 1,200. Now get to be 12. Now 12, now 1,200. All done on them and I sold them to you. 1,100. You bet you. On 650. 650. Thank you.
Okay, go to lot 6, folks. We're going to sell you a pregnancy here, and not only just a pregnancy, but a pregnancy out of the legendary Seldom Rest Sandy 5086. Again, a female that's a class and daughter out of the great 2354, the Silvera Cis Sandy female, the legendary cow in the Silvera program, and Seldom Rest showed this cow very successfully all over the country. And this female is a full sib pregnancy out of 24 carat. This is a picture in this book that is a full sib pregnancy of the reserve champion female at the National Western this last January. Guys, here again, buy the ones that are doing it consecutively for these successful programs, and here's your opportunity to be able to buy the genetics from Seldom Rest and get a guaranteed heifer coming on March 10th.
All right, Seldom Rest is here. Here we go. You betcha. Here we go. What an opportunity right here. Let's go. 10,000 on it. At 10,000 a bid by 2, now 2,500, now 3, now 4, now 4, now 5,000 on it. At 5,000, now 5,500, now 65, now 75, now 75, 8,500 on it. 8,500, 85, good 95, good 95, now 10, now 10,000 on it. Now 5 at 10, now 11 on it. 11,000 to bid by 1 to bid 11, now 5, now 11,500, here we go. 11,000, now 500 on it. 11,000's online, takes 500, now here we go. Now 5, now 5, now 500, now 5, now 11,500 on it. 11,500, now 12, now 12,000 on it. At 12,000 to bid by 1 to bid 12, now 12, now 12,000 on it. At 12,000, 11,500, now 12, now here we go. Now 12, now 12, now 12,000 on it. At 12,000, 11,500, now 12, you want to say something? Here we go. Now 12,000 on it.
Folks, again, here's a female again that hung the banners herself, guys. You want to find these females that'll do it. This female was reserve grand champion, bred and owned female at the 2016 National Junior Angus Show. She went on to Louisville and was grand champion female at the ROV show, and then finished out her career as champion cow-calf at the National Junior Angus Show. Guys, you tell me how many of these show heifers go back and win these cow-calf divisions. Here's a female that does it. She stayed sound. She's big-footed. Her structure's impeccable. And I'm telling you right now, the 24 carat out of this will be awesome. You better take advantage when you can.
You betcha. 11,500 takes 12,000 to bid by 1 to bid 12. Here we go. 12,000 on it. At 12,000, you'll try them again. Online now, 12 to bid on that 12,000. Here we go. Now 11,500, 12 to bid 12,000. All done on them and I sold them to you. 11,500. You betcha on 703. 703. Thank you. Here we go.
Okay, folks, flip the page to go to Lot 7. What an opportunity here to be able to buy the embryos and the genetics out of the great YouTube Beauty 113Z. A female that is a household name in the Red Angus business. This female sold through the inaugural Angus Elite sale a year ago and brought $60,000 for half interest in this female. Guys, here is truly one of the highlights of the Red Angus offering, a female that is a no-miss winner. An own daughter that was produced out of the great YouTube program. And I'm telling you again, look at the production that's come out of this female. A $31,000. She had consecutive sons that have averaged over $31,000, including Township, the great Red Angus Bull Township for 130, Blindside at 97, the Knockin' Boots for 50, and the High Valley Bull at 35. Here's a female that not only will make great females, but is a herd bull raiser. Here's an opportunity to buy Lot 7A. You're buying sexed female, 3 sexed female entries out of the Cattlemen's Congress Supreme Champion Red Angus Bull, the great El Ray.
All right, here we go. Number bone, you betcha. 7 days, your number to bid on. Here we go. Number to 500 on it. At 500, let's go. Now 2, 3, now 300, now 400, now 400, now 500, now 600 on it. Yeah, 600, now 700, get about 800, get about 8, now 9, now 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to bid about 1 to 11, now 12, now 12, now 1,300 on it. At 1,300, now 12, now 1,300. What do you say, Sergio? You're on 1,300 on it. At 1,200, now 13, now 1,400 on it. At 13, got to be 1,400, what do you say, now 13, 1,400 on it. At 1,400, now 13, 1,400, here we go, 14, here we go, now 1,400 on it. At 1,400, now 13, 14, all day, 1,400 on it. Here's an opportunity, guys, don't pass it up. Go ahead.
Guys, I'm going to tell you again, this female, again, coming to you from the Murray Hay and Cattle Company. Brett Murray has put his confidence in this female, and I'm telling you, these are the kind of genetics that you can build a program over. You're going to have 3 sexed heifer embryos out of the current champion bull at the Cattlemen's Congress, the Supreme Champion Bull, and this absolutely powerhouse of a Red Angus female. Guys, this female is power from the ground up. She's big-bodied. She's everything you're going to add Red Angus genetics to your program for. And this female, with the cutting-edge genetics of El Ray, is going to put you in the forefront of the Red Angus business. Do not miss this opportunity.
You betcha. 1,500 on it. Yeah, 1,500. What do you say? Got to be 1,500. All in, all done. 1,500 on it. Yeah, 1,500. What do you say? Now 1,500. 15 to bid to buy. Want to be 1,500. All done. Here we go. 1,500. All done on them and I sold them to you. 1,400 on 648. 648. Thank you, Robert. Here we go.
Okay, we're going into the B lots, guys, and here's a chance to buy females. It's going to be sired by the great legendary King of the Ring, the Great Style. You're getting a chance to blend the Red Angus genetics with one of the most popular and proven champion bulls in the show ring in the last 20 years, the great Silveira Style 9303. Sexed heifer embryos out of Style and the great 113Z.
All right, here we go. You betcha. Let's go to the band. You betcha. 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to bid about now 200, 300, 400, 500, now 600, 800, 1,000, 11, 1,200 on it. At 1,200, now 1,300 on it. At 1,300, buddy say Illinois, now 13, now 1,400 on it. At 13, now 1,400, now 14, now 14, now 1,500 on it. At 1,500, buddy say 15, now 17, now 1,700 on it. At 1,700 to bid now 17, now 17, Illinois, where you at? Now 17 to bid. Texas, you're out now 1,700 on it. At 1,700. All done. Last call to midman, 1,700. Buddy say to midman, but I'm on 1,700 all done. At 1,700. Now, buddy say now 17, now 1,700 all. You want to do 16 before we go? At 1,600. Texas, you want to try me again? Got to be 16. Got to be 16. Got to be 1,600 on them and I. Sold them to you. 1,500 going to Oklahoma. Thank you, Nathan. 675.
Okay, folks, we're going into the C lot. This C lot is going to be consigned by the Niobrara Red Angus. Jacob Bafke is putting in a set of these eggs out of Adventure. Of course, they lost Adventure. They've got a very limited amount of semen on that great bull, but they have a set of ET calves out of 113Z and Adventure on the ground right now. They'll be highlighted in their sale coming up here this next spring. That everybody that's visited has found this set of calves. Here's your opportunity on a set of 3 conventional eggs, and I think the bulls out of this thing could be just as valuable as the heifers. Here's again an opportunity. Again, there's a limited amount of semen on this great Adventure bull, and Niobrara Red Angus is going to offer 3 conventional eggs out of Adventure and the legendary 113.
All right, here we go. Him in the bone, you betcha. Here we go. Him in the band, 500 on it. Hey, 500, now 600, get about 800, now 9, now 1,000, now 11, now 12, now look at him go, now 12, now 13, now 14, now 1,500 on it. Yeah, 1,500, now 1,600. What do you say? Now 16, now 16, now 1,700 on it. At 17, get about 1,800, get about 18, would have been 18, would have been 1,800 on it. Sergio, you want back in 1,800 on it. Yeah, 17, 1,800, get about 18, 18, now 19, 18, gonna get 19, gonna get 1,900 on him on it. At 18, gonna get 1,900, you want them, gonna get 19, gonna get 19, gonna get 1,900 on it. 1,800, gonna get 1,900, 18, would have been 19, would have been, here's a bag, gonna get 1,900 on it. At 18, gonna get 19, 18, gonna get 19, gonna get 19, gonna get 19, 19, 19, 1,900, all done, you'll do it. 1,900, 1,900, 18, would have been 19, would have been 19, would have been 1,900, all done, on them and I. Sold them to you, 1,800, 1,800 on 662, thank you.
Okay, folks, going to lot 8. We're going into the Shelsky MSF Matty 8229 donor, consigned to you by Conley Cattle Company, Sulphur, Oklahoma. Kyle and his family have absolutely just brought the goods to you here this year. We're going to be able to sell you a package of 3 Conley Lead the Way sex female embryos out of this great Matty 8229, the dam of the $215,000 clear-cut daughter that sold to the Faree family in Indiana this last fall at Conley sale. The high-selling female is a maternal sister to the eggs that we're selling to you right now. That female went on to be 4th overall just last weekend at the Hoosier Beef Congress. So, guys, I'm telling you, there's power in the blood. They hang the banners, but more importantly, you talk about maternal cow power out of the great Matty 8229, the great next up daughter. Here's a chance. 3 sex female embryos out of Conley Lead the Way.
Wow, just study your footnotes right here, boys. Here we go. You bet you. Endless possibilities. Here we go. To mid-bone, you bet you. Let's go to mid-band, 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to bid about. Let's go get 300, 400, 500, now 600, 800, 900, 1,000 on it. At 1,000, 1,100 to bid about. Want to be 12, now 12, now 1,300 on it. At 1,300, now 12, get to be 1,300, get at 13, now 1,400 on it. At 1,400, what do you say? Now 13, now 1,400, here we go, now 1,400 on it. At 13, now 1,400, now 14, 1,500, now 15, now 1,500 on it. At 1,500, what do you say? Now 14, now 1,500. Boys, I tell you what, I don't want to fuss with you, but here's a set of eggs we're behind on, in my opinion.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, when this cow was in the pasture in South Dakota in their pasture sale, Steve, I know you weren't looking at heifers very close, but I'm going to tell you, this heifer stuck out like a sore thumb in that pasture. She was big, stout, burly built, big-footed, and Kyle Conley found her. And I'm telling you, she is going to be one of his awesome lead donors because she just puts the power, the body, and the structure in these cattle. And I'm telling you, this female at Conley's last year was one of the most highly talked about young females in the country and fetched $215,000. You're buying maternal sibs to this great female.
You betcha it takes 1,500 to play. Yeah, 1,500. What do you say? Now 1,500. Now 15. Now 17. But man, now 17. But man, here we go. 751. You're not in. 17. 785. You're out. Yeah, 1,700. What do you say? Now 17. But man, now 17. 19. Gonna get 19. Gonna get 1,900 on it. At 1,900. Gonna get 19. But 19. But 19. But 19. 19. 19. 19. Hold on. Hold on. Gonna get 1,900 on it. At 1,900. Gonna get 19. But 751. You'll do it. 1,900 on it. At 19. Now 21. Now 21. Now 2. Now 22. Now 202. New later. Want to be 22 at 2,200. Get it 2 now 2 now 2 now 2 now 2. What do you say? At 2,200 770. Come on and play 2,200 on it. At 2,200 and get to be 2 2 2 now 2,200 and 202. Get to be 2 get to be 2 get to be 2 at 2,200 and get to be 2 2 2. Hold on. Want to be 2,200 on it. At 2,200 get to be 2 2 2. Hold on. Want to be 21. For we go 2,100 to 2 there 3 at 2,300 get to be 3 3 3 now 2,300 303. You want back in Indiana at 2,300 now 3 3 300. Both Indiana guys are out. Want to be 3 on it. At 2,300 get to be 3 3 300 303. Here we go now 23 5 at 2,400 on it. At 2,400 now 4 now 4 now 2,400 on it. At 2,400 now 4 now 4 now demand 4 now demand on 4 now 40 say get to be 24 at 2,400. South Dakota you want to be 4 you want to be 4 at 20. I'll do 3 if you hurry along. Do it fast. At 2,300 get to be 3 3 300 303 get to be 23 get to be 23 at 2,300 now 3 3 300 300 all in. Hold on. Would it be 23 at 2,300 get to be 3 3 3 hold on 4 at 2,400 781 bring that 4 and buy him at 24 to win the buy number demand 4 to 4 number demand 2,400 now 4 now 4 number demand 2,400 on it at 2,400 hammers up boys gotta go yes or no wouldn't it be 2,400 on it at 2,400 at 24 number demand 4 number demand 2,400 all done at 20 Indiana you want to try him again one of it 4 all done at 2,400 now 4 now 24 now 24 now 2,400 all done on them and I sold them to you 2,300 on 785. Thank you both.
Okay, let's go to lot 9, folks. Lot 9, we're getting back into these power Red Angus genetics again, and here's an opportunity to be able to buy sexed sexed heifer female embryos out of the powerhouse J6 Miss Samantha A316. A female in her own right, come out of the Sioux Line, the Red Eye Bull that came out of the Sioux Line program. A female that's just tremendous in her body shape, humongous rib cage, deep in her body, really squared her pin. But a female, again, if you'll read through the accolades of the females and the cattle that she's produced and the champions she's produced in the last 5 years, there's very few Red Angus females that can hang as many banners as the great A316. And here's your opportunity to blend the great genetics from this great Power Eye female with El Rey, your supreme champion bull at the Cattlemen's Congress. You're buying 3 sexed female embryos out of El Rey and A316.
All right, thank you, Bruce. Right, here we go. You bet you on 9. Here we go. You bet you. Here we go. You bet 2, 3, 4. Now 5 at 500, 600, 800, 900, 1,000 on it. At 1,000, 1,100, now 11, at 12. At 12, now 1,300 on it. At 1,300, yes, 13. Get to be 14. At 1,500 on it. At 1,500, here we go. Robert, you're not in. 1,500 on it. At 1,500, what do you say? Now 15, 722. Now 1,500 on it. At 1,500, all done, boys. Here we go. Are you done? At 1,500 on it. At 15, now 17, now 17, now 1,700. Here we go. William, got to be 17. Here we go. At 1,700, demand 17, demand on 1,700 on it. At 17, have phones out now. 17, now 17, now 1,700 on it. At 1,700, here we go. Now 17, demand 1,700. You want to be 16 on it? At 1,600, Oklahoma got to be 1,600. Here's an opportunity, guys, right here. Don't come along very often now. They're giving you a great opportunity right here.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, when you think about Red Angus genetics, you think about cattle that have got doability, they got body, they got great structure, and they'll put a killer look in them. Here's a female that's the poster child for the Red Angus breed. And you combine her with that power bull, that great El Rey bull that was in Oklahoma City. I'm telling you, that bull there just blew me away with how stout he was for that breed. And the combination of power and look in this female, it's a no-miss deal.
You betcha. Here we go. You betcha. 1,600. Before we go, you on play again. But demand 1,600 now 1,500 bid. Demand 1,600. All done. Here we go. 1,600 on them and I sold them to you. 1,500. Thank you, Robert. 648. Goodbye.
Turned to lot 10, folks. We're back into the Angus division then, and a cow that I know a little bit about. Here's the great GCC Cover Girl 923E, a Dameron First Class daughter, an own daughter, the great Dameron First Class, out of the famed Rita cow family, the Rita 835, that came out of the Griswold program, sold to the Nowatzki program, and they showed her very successfully. This female was reserve champion female in Denver to finish up her career, and then they used her in their donor program and sold her this last fall for $150,000. Now, in that sale, she had heifer calves that brought 205 and 145 and also a $17,000 female, guys. Now, when you add that up quickly, that's a $500,000 worth of production out of one cow in one sale. Guys, I'm telling you that the Good Times cattle all across the country are ringing the bell. They're topping sales. They're winning shows. And here's an opportunity for you to be able to buy three sexed heifer embryos out of the great Good Times and Cover Girl 923E.
All right, here we go. Hit me the bone, you betcha. Here we go. Get on the bus while you can. Here we go. Hit me the band, you betcha. Tell you about the band 10A. Here we go. Hit me the band 2 and 3. At 300, 400, now 500. Hit me the band 600, now 7. Get away, 8, down 9, now 1,000 on it. At 1,000, now 1,100. What do you say? Get to be 11. Now 12. Hit me the band 12. Hit me the band 1,200 on it. At 1,200 to be at about now 13, now 13, now 1,400 on it. At 1,400. What do you say? Florida, now 1,400 on it. At 1,400, now 14 to be at about now 40. Here we go. Now 14, now 1,400 on it. Now 1,600. Here we go. Now 16. Now 1,600 on it. Yeah, 1,600. Here we go. Florida, you're not in. Oklahoma, you're out. Now 1,600 on it. Yeah, 1,600. What do you say? Now 16. But man, one Minnesota guy's in. One Minnesota guy's out. Now 1,600 on it. Yeah, 1,600. Here we go. Now 1,600. All in. All done. Now 15. Before we go. Yeah, 1,500. Now 14. Now 15. Now 1,500 on the money. Now 1,500. Now 14. Now 50. Who said 1,500? Don't miss them right here. Here we go. Now 1,500 on them. 1,500. 1,500. All done on them, and I sold them to you. 1,400 on 639. 639. Thank you, Jesse. Here we go.
Okay, we've got an added lot here, folks. Added lot on this female. We are going to offer a heifer pregnancy due March 13th at a 24 carat and the great Cover Girl. Guys, what an opportunity to combine the power genetics of this first-class Rita female with the 24 carat. Of course, 24 carat is the sire of Good Times, so this calf will be a 3/4 sister to the embryos we just sold, guys. What an opportunity. A confirmed heifer pregnancy due March 13th out of the great Cover Girl.
All right, heifer pregnancy. Right, here we go. Number one, you betcha. Here we go. Number man, 10,000 on it. At 10,000 to be at about. Let's go. Number man, 2,000. Number 2, now 2,500. Now 3, now 35. Now 35. Now 4, now 4,500 on it. At 4,500. Now 5,000. Now 5, now 5,500. Now 6,000 on it. At 6,000. Now 6,500. Now 5, now 7, now 7, now 7,000 on it. Yes, 7,000. Now 7, now 75. Now 75. Now 7,500 on it. At 7,500. Now 5. Here we go. Now 75. Now 7,500 on it. At 7,500. But boys, a no-brainer right here. Now 7,500 on it. That's 7,000. 500. Now 5 to be 5 to buy. Now 7,500 on it. Go ahead, tell them.
Guys, I'm telling you, the 24 carat cattle all over the country are hanging back. Everybody's wanting the 24 carats, and there's no greater power cow in the business right now than this Cover Girl female. A female that's tremendous in her body. She's built more like an exotic female than an Angus. She's got the big paws, the big body, and a humongous hip in her. Guys, and 24 carat was designed to use on females like this. This is a no-brainer in my book.
You betcha 7,000's bid, 7,500 on it. Yes, 7,500. What do you say? Now 5, now 75, now 7,500 on it. Yes, 7,000, now 5, now 500, 500, 5, now 7,500, now 5. Here we go. Now 7,500, 7,500. So you want to try them again? 7,500. All done on them, and I sold them to you. 7,000, 7,000 on 668. Thank you.
Okay, folks, moving into our Red Angus division again. Turn to lot 11 again, and what an opportunity here to be able to buy females conventional eggs. There's 3 conventional eggs out of both of these packages to Reputation and to Dominion out of the great 6 Mile Ellie. A female, again, a Red Box daughter, an own daughter of the great Red Box, who's now deceased, and out of the great Power Cow family, the great Ellie cow family out of 6 Mile. You talk about a female that puts it all together with look and body and power, and when you combine them with these 2 power bulls of Reputation and Dominion, you've got Red Angus magic here, guys. So take your opportunity. You're going to buy 11A, 3 conventional embryos out of the great CT, Reputation, and 6 Mile LA 205G.
All right, thank you. Right, here we go. You bet you. All right, the band, you bet you. Lemonade. Let's go. The band, 2, now 300, now 300, now 400, 500 on it. And 500, now 600. There we go. Now 6, now 7, 8, 8, 8, 800 on it. Yeah, 700, 8, 8, 8, they get 800, now 900, 8, they get 900 on it. Yeah, 900, now 1,000, get to be 10, now 1,000 on it. Had 1,000 to be at buy, want to be 10, 10, 10. Here we go. The band, 1,000 on it. Yeah, 900, now 1,000, get to be 10, 10, 10. What do you say? Now 667, you're not in. Would have been 1,000 on it. Had 1,000 to bed. Buy, want to be 10. Here we go. Now 10, 1,100 on it. Had 1,100. What do you say? Now 11 to bed, 11 to buy. Now 1,100 on it. Had 1,000, 1,100. Now 11. Now what do you say? Got to be 11. Got to be 11. Got to be 1,100 on it. Go ahead.
Folks, I didn't clarify that for you. We're offering choice on either one of these, okay? Choice on one of these things, okay? You're going to be able to pick either the Dominions or the Reputations. This is choice lot.
You bet you 1,100 to play. Want to be 1,100. Illinois, you want back in. 1,100 on it. Had 1,000. 11 to bed, 11 to buy. Now 1,100. What do you say? Now 1,000, 1,100. All done. On a minute. Here we go. 1,100. Here's a great opportunity, guys, right here. 1,100. You want to do it? 1,100. All done. On a minute. Sold them to you. 1,000. Thank you, Keith in Missouri. 636. Thank you. Here we go. Type in your chat room, if you would, Keith, please, and tell us which one you want, please, A or B, if you would, please.
He takes B. He takes the 11 Bs.
Takes B.
So, Tyler, we can sell, you want to sell the 11 As? We're going to turn around and we're going to sell the other option. The Reputations, folks. So here's your opportunity to buy 3 conventional embryos out of the great 205G and CT Reputation.
All right, here we go on 11A. Let's go to the band. You betcha 200, 300. Now get to be 300, 300, 400, now 500. The band, that's 600. Now 7, get to be 800 on it. Yeah, 700, get to be 888. The band, on 8, now 9, now got to get 900, 8, now 9, now 1,000 on it. Had 1,000 to be at buy. Now get to be 10, 10, 10. We go now 1,000 on it. Had 1,000 to be at buy. Get to be 10, 10. Here we go. The band, 1,000 on it. Had 1,000 to be at buy. Want to be 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. But the band, on 1,000. All done on the band. Sold them to you. 900 on 659, 659, thank you. Here we go.
Okay, moving into lot 12, folks. We're back into the Angus division. And again, coming to you from BC2 Show Cattle in Darlington, Indiana. Again, they keep just bringing all of their power donor Angus females. And here's BC2 Sandy 185, or the female that they call Nikki. Again, this is a female that's a style daughter out of the great KNC Cabin Creek Sandy 905, the full sister to 804. And again, you just don't find the consistency and the power in these Sandy cows like you do in these females. We're giving you the opportunity to buy 3 sexed heifer embryos. We're going to offer the A, Bs, and Cs. A's are going to be the 24 carats, the Bs the casinos, and the C's the dignity. We're going to sell you the A's first. But Nikki's calf crop just in 2023 has grossed just shy of $200,000. Guys, these females are money makers for you, and here's an opportunity to buy 24 carat sex females and Nikki.
All right, thank you. Right, here we go. You bet you. Let's go. Give me the band. 2, 3. 300. Now 400, 400, 500. Give me the band. 600. Now get about 800, 900, 1,000. 10, 1,100 on it. 1,100. Now 12. Give me the band. 12. Give me the band. 1,200 on it. Here we go. Now 11. Now 12. Now 1,300 on it. 13. Now 1,500. Now 15. Now Justin. Got to be 1,500 on it. 1,500. What do you say? Now 15. Now 17. Now 17. Now 17. Clay. Now 1,700 on it. Now 1,700. All in. Now 1,700. What do you say? Now give me 16. Before we go. Now 17. 19. New leader. Getting 19. Getting 19. Getting 19. Getting 19. 19. 19. Would have been 19. Would have been 19. All in. All done. At 1,900. Going to mom Justin. Would have been 18. Before we go. Clay. Got to be 1,800 on it. Yeah, 17. Would have been 18. Would have been 18. Would have been 18. Would have been 18. 18. 18. Would have been 1,800 on it. All in. All done. Would have been 18. Justin, I was betting on you, son. Would have been 1,800 on. Now 19. At 18. Going to get 19. Now 2. Would have been 2. 2. 2. Would have been on 2. Who said 2? At 2,000. To be about. Here we go. Now Douglas got to be 2. Clay got to be 2. At 2,000. Would have been 2. Would have been on 2. 2. 2. Now 2,100 on it. At 2,100. Get him on now 1. Would have been 1. New leader. Would have been 2,100 on it. At 2,100. Get him on now 1. Now Justin. Come along, son. At 2,100 on it. At 21 to bed. Would have been 1. Would have been 2,100 on it. At 2,100. Now Clay, where are you at? Now 21. Now 21. Gotta go. Now 2,100 on it. Now 2. Get to be 2. 2. 2. Just gotta tell them, friend. Now 2,200 on it. At 22 to bed. Want to be 2. Douglas got to be 2. And Iowa got to be 2,200. At 2,200. Now 2. 2. 222. Now go on to buy 'em. What's 100 on the great set of eggs? At 2,200, going to be 222. Now 2,200 and 202, especially on 24 carats. Especially on 24 carats, boys. They're hot. Get in while you can. At 2,200, what do you say, Douglas? Are you done? Justin, are you done? Got to be 2,200. At 20, now 3. Now Clay, got to be 3. Now 23, 300, 300. Here we go. At 2,300. Now 22, 3. Clay, are you done? At 2,300. Now 20. Justin, you're to be 3. Now 23, 300. All done. At 2,300. Got to be 3, 300, all done. On them and I sold them to you. 2,200 on 670. Goodbye.
Okay, folks, we're going to go into the B lot. Here's a chance to buy the casinos, guys. And there again, casino, the great thing about casino is these are going to be outcross genetics. Okay, that is the beauty part about using this casino bull. Not only are they acceptable and they're favorable in the country right now, these casinos, I mean, we got this Vegas bull that's a casino son, a complete outcross. When you start studying these Angus pedigrees, the genetic pool is pretty tight. When you get a chance to be able to blend the genetics of this style sandy female with casino, here's an opportunity to not only get a great show heifer prospect, but a donor cow down the road that's an outcross. And again, these 24 carats, they had a $100,000 one, had a Classen that brought 80,000. These are not fictitious numbers, guys. This cow flat gets it done, and here's an opportunity to buy sex female casinos out of the great Nikki.
All right, thank you. Right, here we go. Tell me again. You bet you on the casinos. Let's go. To demand, you bet you. How appropriate. Here we go. To demand 2, 300, 5, at 500. Now 7, get 800, 900, 10, now 12, now 13, now 15, now 17. That's 1,700. To demand 17. Illinois got to be 1,700 on it. That's 1,700. What do you say? Now demand 1,700. Now 17. Now 1,700 on it. That's 1,700. To demand 17. To demand 1,700 on it. That's 17 to be at about. Want to be 17. Now 1,700. Go ahead.
I can see right now, whoever buys this package is going to get a great show heifer, and you can call her Aria. How about that?
Aren't you sharp? Here we go. 16, 18. At 1,800. They get about 18. Would have been 18. Would have been 18. Would have been 18. Stand by, Tim. We might need you, son. Would have been 1,800 on it. Get taped up. Would have been 1,800 on it. 1,800. Get about 18. Would have been 18. Have you done it? Would have been 18. Would have been 18. Would have been 18. Would have been 18. 18. 18. 18. All day and all done. 1,800. 1,800. All day and all done. On them and I sold them to you. 1,600. Thank you, Ron. 751.
Okay, folks, we're going into the C lot now, and we're going to offer you the dignities, guys. And again, these dignity cattle all across the country, big, power, stout built ones, and you're going to be able to buy conventional embryos out of the great dignity and awesome Nikki female again.
All right, here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Dignities. Here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. 200, 300, 5, now 7, now 8, now 9, now 1,000 on it. Had 1,000 to be at the buy. Now 10, now 1,100 on it. 11, now 12, now 1,300 on it. At 1,300, get at 13, now 1,300 on it. At 13, now 1,500, now 15, now 15, now 1,500 on it. At 15, now 1,700, now 17, now yes or no, now 17, 19, now get 19, get 1,900 on it. At 1,900, get 19, would have been 19, would have been yes or no, would have been 19, would have been 19, would have been 19. 19, now 2,100 on it. At 21 to be at a buy. One, 21, 2,100 on it. At 2,100, get them all in, all done. 2,100. Texas, you're not in. Texas, you're not in. Give me 2. Now 21, now 2. At 22, now 202, get to be 2, get to be 2, get to be 2,200. At 2,200, what do you say? Here we go, now here we go. California, you're out. Now 2,200 on it. At 2,200, now 202, get to be 2, get to be 2, get to be 2,200. All in, all done. On them and I sold them to you. 2,100. 740, 740.
Okay, folks, flip the page to lot 13. What an opportunity to be able to buy full SIB embryos out of Revenant and the great LSF SRR Evergreen donor female coming to us from Lane and Mallory Robinson, Hurdland, Missouri, the Robinson Cattle Company. They brought this young female to Oklahoma City this last January and had everybody in the barn a-buzzing about how unique this Red Angus female was. Here's an opportunity to buy full SIB sex female embryos, full SIBs to this great young female that was the Division I champion in both the open and junior shows in Oklahoma City.
Thank you. Right, here we go. You bet you. Whatever you want to do here on 13. All right, let's go to the band. You bet you. 1,000 on them. Add 1,000 to be at the buy. Let's go. Get to be 200, 300, and 300, 300, 400, 400, 5, 5, 600, 700, get to be 800 on it. 800, get to be day, one of a day. Now 9, get to get 900, now 9, get to get 900 on it. And 900, 1,000, and now 10 we go. Now 10, now 1,000 on it. Add 1,000 to be at the buy. Want to be 10, now 1,000 on it. Add 10, now 1,100, now 11, now 12, that 12, that 12, and the money. That 12 from the negative 12, 12, 12. Seth, you want back in that 12, that 12, that 12, and the money. That 12 from the that 12, that 12, that 12, that 1400 on it. That 14, that Chuck got to be 1400, man. That 1400 on it. That 1400, what do you say? That 14, that 14, how about 13, Chuck? That 1300, get to be 12, that 1300 all in, all done. That 13, South Dakota, going to be 1300. Oklahoma, you're out. Texas, you're out. 1300 on it. 1300, 1300. Boys, I tell you what, here's a pretty good set of eggs, guys. Out of a proven female right here, and she's bred right. And I tell you what, look what the eggs are out of.
Guys, I'm telling you, the picture you're seeing in the book right here will be full sibs to that impressive young female that was shown in Oklahoma City last January. Guys, I'm telling you, everybody in the barn went down to their stalls to see this very unique female. She was an incredible creature, really good looking, had the extra frame, had the extra body, and just that killer look. And guys, I'm telling you, here's an opportunity to buy full sib embryos to this great young female.
Here we go, 1300 on it. Hey, 1300. Here we go, Chuck. You want to be 1300? Last call. The man, 1300. Here we go, the man, 1300. Hold on a minute. Sold them to you, 1200. Thank you, Seth, on 772. Good mind right there.
Okay, folks, we're going to lot 14, coming to you from Oakley Farms in Livingston, Tennessee. Rob Oakley and his family have brought you this seldom rest pinup gal female. They competitively campaigned this female across the South. She was a division champion at the Dixie National, division champion at the Atlantic National, went to the National Junior Angus show and was reserve division, and then ended up her career at the 2022 National Cattlemen's Congress as the champion Angus, and was selected as the supreme champion female in the open show in 2022, guys. Here's a first opportunity you're going to get to be able to buy dignity embryos, sex female embryos, out of this great primo female and the famous pinup cow family coming out of Seldom Rest. This is, again, from Oakley Farms from Livingston, Tennessee.
Proven champion. Here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Here we go. Give me the man, 3,500 on it. 500, now 600, 800, 900, 1,000, 11, now 12, now 14, now 1,600 on it. 1,800, now 2, now 2, now 2,100, 2, now 2,200 on it. 2, now 3, now 4, now 5, and 5. Who said 5? Now 500 on it. 5, now 7, now 7, and 8, 8, 8, 800 on it. 20, now 8, now 9, now 3, now 3, now 3,000 on it. 3,000, now 32, now 3, now 33, 3,300, now 400, now 500 on it. 3,500, now 5, here we go, now 5, 5, 5, now 35, now 35. Internet takes 5. 3,500, now 35, now 5, now 5 to be 5 to buy, now 35, now 3,500 on it. 3,500, now 5, here we go, now 35, now 35, all done. 3,500, 33 bid, 34, 3,400, now 3,300, now 400, now 400, 4 to be 4 to buy, now 3,400, all done. Hold on a minute, 5, 3,500, 614, you want to bid 5, 3,500 on it. 3667, you're out 2. Want to bid 5, 34 bid, 35, 7. 37, 8, 8, 8, want to bid 8, want to bid 8, go down high, and then get 900 on it. 3,900, get 999, want to bid 9, want to bid 9, want to bid 900 all in, all done, get 9, all done, on the 9. Here we go. 3,900, get 9, 614. You want to try them again? I believe it would. 3,900, 3,900. Here's a maiden that'll work, boys. Want to bid 9 on it. 3,900, 800 bid, and 9, get 9, want to bid 9, want to bid 900. Now 39, 39, 3,900 on the 9. Sold them to you. 3,800 on the floor. It'll go to 754. We appreciate you both.
Okay, folks, flip the page over to lot 15, and here's another rare opportunity to buy genetics out of the great drama queen, the CTRH Drama Queen 653D. There's only been one opportunity in the last 8 years to purchase eggs out of this female. They do not sell embryos out of this cow, and that was last year. This is an opportunity, again, to be able to purchase eggs out of the great Red Diamond El Rafe bull. Again, the supreme champion bull at the Cattlemen's Congress in 23. And guys, a daughter out of this female was selected as the national champion female the year before at the Cattlemen's Congress. So this female's the dam of the national champion from 22, and she's mated to the supreme champion from 23. There's power in the blood here, Steve. What a great opportunity. Drama Queens El Rays,
wow.
Sex female.
Wow, what an opportunity right here, boys. Here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Let's go. Give me the man, 200, 300, 500 on it. Yeah, 500, 700, get a 800, 900, 1,000, 1,000, 11, 12, 12, 1,300 on it. Yeah, 1,300, get a 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 1,500 on it. 1,500, 15, 15, 16, 1,600 on it. Yeah, 1,600, give me the man, 1,600. What do you say? Get a 1,600 on it. Yeah, 1,600, 16, give me the man, 16, 16, 1,600 on it. Yeah, 1,600, give me the man, 1,600. What do you say? Now 16, Oklahoma, now 1,600 on it. Yeah, 1,600. Illinois, you're out. 1,600. One of it, 1,600 on it. At 1,600. What an opportunity right here. Go ahead, Jake.
I'm going to tell you guys again, a rare opportunity. If you're not listening to me, they don't sell these eggs on. They're only doing it because Tyler has beat them to death to be able to do it. We sold these eggs last year, and this is the second year they're going to do it. We don't know we're going to be able to get eggs out of this cow again, but you talk about, you want to read through the accolades of this paragraph. I'm not going to bore you to go through it, but there's champions after champions after champions out of this female, and I'm telling you, there's no more popular genetics than out of this great El Rey Red Angus bull.
You betcha. Yes, 1,500, 1,600. Yeah, 1,600. Where you want back in? Man, 16. Man, Tommy, you're out. Man, 16. Billy, you're out. Man, 1,600 on it. Yeah, 1,600. What do you say? Man, 1,600, 1,600. All in, all done. 1,600. About one of it, 1,600. All done. On them, and I sold them to you. 1,500. Thank you on 736. 736. Thank you, Trent.
Okay, folks, we're moving into lot 16. Coming to you from Schaefer Show Cattle, Hagerstown, Indiana. My great friend Tim Schaefer has... Yeah, he's over here signing autographs over here, folks. The line is long, but he'll sign them. He'll stay here and sign them all night if he has to. But there's a young cattleman over here to my right that I put a lot of trust in. This young man sees cattle as good as anybody in the country, and when he buys a Maine, when he buys a Key, when he buys a Simmental, and he buys an Angus, he buys them with all the same look. They're big-bodied, they're good-looking, they're solid at their structure, and they big, stout-footed cattle. And this proven queen female has been used in his program not only for Angus, but he's crossed them up with multi-breeds. But I'm telling you guys right now, if you want to put power in a set of females with that wild look and that unmatched presence, here's a great female. No-look daughter out of the great 419, guys. An own daughter of proven queen 419. And we're going to sell you 3 sex female embryos out of the legendary 24-carat and proven queen 2135.
Wow, her name fits her. Here we go. You betcha. Here we go. 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to be to buy. Let's go. 235 at 700, 800, 900, 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to be to buy. 11, 1,200, 12, 13, 14, 1,500 on it. At 1,500, at 15, at 15, at 15, at 16, at 1,600 on it. At 1,600. What do you say? Ah, boy, Indiana, you're out. 16, 18, 18, 18, 1,800 on it. 1,800, negative 18. Yes or no? Got to go. 1,18. All in, all done, all done, you're good. 1,800, negative 18, 18, 17, 18, Justin, got to be 18, 17, Matt, you're out, 18, 1,800 on it. That's 17, Chris, you're out, 18, 18, got to get 19, got to get 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, got to get 1,900 on it. 18, 19, 18, got to get 19, got to get 19, got to get 19, 19, 1,900 on it. 1,900, 19, got to get 1,900 on it. At 19, got to get 19, now 2, now 21, 2,100 on it. At 2,100, Justin, got to be 1, at 21, at 21, at 2,100 on it. At 2,100, now 1, man, Justin, you on bed, at 2,100 on it. At 2,100, get them on, now 1, man, on. If you don't, you wish you would, if I can tell you that. 1, now 1, at 2,100, all done. At 21, now 2, now 2, now 2,200 on it. At 2,200, get it 2, 2, 2, now 2,200, 2. You want to 1 back there before we go. 2's be at 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. At 2,100, man, 1, now 1, at 21, 21, 2,100 on the so 2,000 online, 741 on CCI. Thank you.
Okay, go to lot B here. Here's the casino. Sex female casinos out of this power cow 2135. Again, an own daughter of the great proven queen 419.
Ah, boys, here we go. You betcha. Let's go to the casino. Let's go to the band. I like these. Here we go. Now 700, 800, 900, 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to be at about 11, now 12, now 12, now 13, now 15, now 1,500 on it. Yeah, 1,500. What do you say? Now 15, now 15, now 1,500 on it. At At 15, now 17, now 17, now 17, now 17 to bid by. At 1700, all in, all done. Here we go. Demand 17, demand 1700 on it. At 17, gonna get 19, gonna get Craig, you're not in. 19, 1900 on it. At 1900, gonna get 19, 19, now 21, now 21, now 2100 on it. At 21, yes or no, now 21 to bid by 1 to bid 1, demand 2100 on it. At 21, now 3, now 23, 300, now 303, now 2300 on it. At 2300, gonna be 35554. At 2400, what do you say? Now 4 and 4, demand, here we go, now 2400 on it. At 2400, now 4 to bid, 4 to buy, now 24, now 3555, now 2500 on it. At 2500, now 5, here we go, boys, here we go, now on the casinos. At 4, 5, 600 on it. At 2600, now demand, here we go, now demand on at 2600 on it. At 2600, yes or no, you want to be said, now 2600 on it. Oh, how you're out. At 10, 8, 8, 8, 1 800 on it. At 2000, 8, don't miss them now, 8, 800 on it. At 2000, get a 8, 800, 800, all in, all done, on them. Here we go. At 2000, get a 8, oh, how you're out now, 20, you want to do 7 on it. At 2700, number demand, 2700, all done, on them. Sold them to you, 2600 on 781, thank you.
Okay, flip the page to lot 17, folks. Back into this great set of Red Angus genetics coming to you from the Rosebud Cattle Company. Of course, Zane Ward and his family are bringing you the 3-sex female embryos out of the great King of the Cowboys and this Abba Grace bred female Alexander Miss Epic AO28. The resulting pregnancies, the females, the sexed female embryos out of this mating are going to be full sib embryos to the reserve champion Red Angus female for Hadley Hartman in Louisville just about 3 weeks ago, guys. So there's power in the blood here. It's proven to work, and you're buying the full sibs to the reserve champion in Louisville this next year.
All right, full sibs. Here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Let's go. Give me the band, you bet. Here we go. Give me the band, 2, 3, 300, 400, 500 on it. At 600, 800, 900, 1,000, 10, 1,200 on it. At 1,200, give me the band, 12, 12, 12, give me the band, 12, give me the band, at 1,200, here we go. At 1,200, 1,400 on it. At 1,400, at 14, at 14, at 14, to be about 1,400 on it. At 1,400, CCI got to be 14, at 1,400 on it. At 40, at 12 bid, here we go. At 13, at 1,300, at 12, at 13, got to be 13, at 1,300 on it. At 1,200, now 1,300, here we go. At 12, CCI, you're all that. 13, at 14. They beat you at 13, takes 14. 1,400, 1,400. At 13, here we go. At 14, here we go. At 14, at 15, at 1,500 on it. At 15, at 15, at 1,600. And 1,600, at 15, at 16, 16, 16, 1,600 on it. At 1,500, what do you say? CCI is running second. Would have been 1,600 on it. At 1,600, on 16, 16, 1,600, all done. 1,600, a bit about done on them. Sold them to you. 1,500 on the floor. It'll go to 801. He knows what to do with them.
Okay, folks, we're going to go over to lot 18, and the Sullivan Farms have brought you another great power Angus female. And here's the great BBR Blackbird 37 or 372J, the female that was the grand champion Angus female at the 2022 North American Junior Angus Show for Sarah. And here is a power cow, guys, an own daughter of first class out of the legendary Blackbird cow family, and you're able to buy 24 carats out of this great female, guys. You talk about ones that'll flat get it. Here's 4 sexed embryos, Steve, out of the great 24 carat and the 372J female from Sullivan's.
All right, thank you. Right, here we go. 18 A's your number to bid on. Here we go. Number to bone, you betcha. Let's go. Number to band, you betcha. Here we go. Number to band, you bet. Times 4. Here we go. Number to band. You got that, Christy? Here we go. Number to band, 200, 300, 500 on it. At 500, now 7, 8, 8, 8, now 9, now 1,000. At 1,000, yes, 11. Number to band, 12, now 13, at 1,500 on it. At 1,500, here we go. Now 15, at 1,500 on it. At 1,500, what do you say? Now 1,500, what do you say? Clay, got to be 1,500 on it. At 1,500, now 15, at 15, at 15, at 17, at 17 to bid, 10 here, now 1,700 on it. At 1,700, got a 17, now 17 to bid, by. At 1,700, what do you have? Sergio, got to be 1,600 on it. At 1,600, what do you say? Now 16, at 1,600 on it. At 1,600, Dan, are you sure you don't want these? I believe I'd try those right there. At 1,600, demand them on 1,600, all in, all done. Here we go. At 1,600, at 15, demand them on 1,600, all done. On them and I sold them to you. 1,500 on the thank you, Clay. 630.
Okay, folks, the Lot B is the Seldom Rest Sandman. Of course, Sandman was the classing out of the great Sis Sandy, the great Silvera bred cow, the Sis Sandy 2354, a bull that we had in our stable for several years. Some of the best young females in the Angus herd at the Griswold program are these Sandman daughters. And guys, they got look, they got power, and they got that extra shag. Here's 4 sex female embryos out of Sandman and 372J.
All right, thank you. Here we go. 18 B's, your number to bid on. Here we go. To bid on, you betcha. Let's already bid now. 200, 300, 500 on it. 500 now. 700, get 800, 900, 1,000, 11, 12, 12, 12, 1,300 on it. 1,300, 12, 13, 1,400 on it. 1,400, 13, internet's out. Got to be 14. CCI, you're out. 1,400, 13, 14, 1,400, all in, all done. 1,400, 1,300, 14, 14. Here's a buy right here. Help yourself. 1,400 on a great set of eggs right here.
Guys, I'm telling you, these Sandmans, that bull is deceased. The semen is very limited. When you got a chance to buy sex female embryos at a Sandman and a power cow like this female, this Dameron first class daughter, man, I'm telling you, you go to Dunlap, Iowa, this is one of the cows you pick out when you go there. This is a strong, big, powered cow. Don't miss this opportunity.
You betcha. 732. You're not in. Bids on the floor. 13, 14. 1,400. Midman at 1,400. 13. Got to be 14. Got to be 14. Yes or no? You on the bid at 1,400. Hold on a minute. Sold them to you. 1,300. Put them on number 655. Thank you. Here we go.
Okay, flip the page, ladies and gentlemen. What an opportunity here to buy these females from Minert Show Cattle out of the great 6E Firefly 700E. An own daughter of the legendary Firestorm. That semen's hard to find out of the great red Jessica 201A, guys. Here's a champion female in her own right that won Denver in 2019. She's a $20,000 purchase from the Gehring family in Kansas and went on to hang banners to American Royal and the National Western. Here's an opportunity, one of the first opportunities to buy embryos out of this great female and John Wick, guys. Sex John Wicks out of this great Firestorm cow.
Wow, Sex John Wicks right here. Oh my. Here we go. You betcha. Here we go. 200, 300, 500 on it. 500 now. 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, now 9, 1,000 on it. 1,000. Yes, 10, 11, 12, 1,200 on it. 12, 14, 14, 1,400 on it. 1,400. Got to be 14 now. 16 now. 1,600 on it. 1,600. South Dakota. 16, 18, 1,800 money, 1,800, get 18, but you got to get 18, 1,800 money, 1,800, about 17, South Dakota, got to be 1,700 on it, 1,700, now say 17, 1,800, 1,800, got to get 19, 19, 2,000, 2,100 on it, at 21, what's that John Wick semen cost? At 2,100, get at 2,100, at 21, that one, you know, at 2,100, get them on that one, do it, at 2,100 on it, at 2,100, what do you get a bit higher? We go now 21, now 21, now 21. I can't believe you're going to let me sell those eggs for that. Are you sure you want to let me do that? 2,100, 2,100.
The semen brings that.
3, 23. 5, 24, 5, 5, 5, 5, give me the band, 5, say, now 7, at 2,700, give me the band, 7, get the bait, 8, 1, 9, 31, 30 online, at 31, now they're saying, now 31, at 31, at 3,100 on it, at 3,100, get them on, now 1, you want to do 3, at 3,000, to bid, about 1 to bid 3, to bid the band, now 3,000, all done on them, and I sold them to you, goodbye, 2,900, it'll go to 708, mark them cheap.
Okay,
here we go.
Folks, and now the pot just gets even sweeter. We're going to offer you 3 sex female out of the red 6 Mile Parabellum Bull and this great female, this Firestorm daughter. This is a match made in heaven, in my opinion. I love these Parabellum cattle, and match to this great Firestorm daughter is going to be awesome.
All right, thank you. Right, here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Here we go. Give me the bone, you bet. Here we go. Give me the times 3. Let's go. Give me the band, 200, 300, 500 on it. 500, 600, 800, 9, 1,000, 11, 12. Give me the man, 12. Give me the man, 1,200, 13, 1400 on it. 1,400, 14, 14, 15, 15, 15, yes, 15, 1,600 on it. 1,600, 16, 17, 18, 18, got to be 18, 19, 2, 2,000, 2, CCI, got to be 22. At 2,200, got to be 2, 22, 4, 3, 4, 24. At 2,400, at 4, all in, at 4, 5, 5, at 2,500 on the money, at 2,500, at 2,400, at 5, 5, 5, internet takes 5, at 2,500, at 2,500, 5, you want to try them again over 25 to bed, about done on the money, sold them to you, 2,400, it'll go to 708. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Across the page is lot 20, folks. We're going to go right back into this power set of Angus genetics coming to you from Boyert Show Cattle. Of course, Pleasantville, Iowa. Jared Boyert and his family have put together a great set of genetics in all the breeds they work with. But I think the most impressive set is their Angus donor pen that they're putting together. Here's an opportunity to buy out of the great Primo daughter, again, an own daughter of the great Proven Queen 419, and your opportunity here to buy female embryos out of this great Soul Princess 8190.
All right, thank you. Right, here we go.
We're going to sell the A's. These are going to be the Dignity sex females.
All right, dignity, sex, females times 3. Right, here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Let's go. Give me the band, you betcha. Let's go. Give me the band. 3 or 6. 3 or 6. If you win the deal, you might get them all. Here we go. Give me the band, you betcha. Your option. Here we go. Give me the band, you betcha. Let's go. Give me the band. 2, 3, 500, 600, 800 on it. 800, 900, 1,000. Give me the band. 10, 10, 10. Give me the band. Here we go. 1,000, 10. Here we go. 2,000 on it. Add 1,000 to bid. Get to be 10, 10, 10. 12, 1,200 on it. Add 1,200. Get to be 12. Give me the band. 12, 12. At 1,200 money. At 1,200, what do you say, Indiana? You want to do 12? You want to do 14 new later? At 1,400, at 14 to bid about 14. But 14, Sam, got to be 1,400 on it. At 1,400, where you at? At 14, at about 13. At 1,300 money. At 13, at 12, big, got to be 13. At 1,300 on it. At 13, at 1,400. Sam, you're not in. 1,400. At 1,400, here we go. Easton beats you at 13. Got to be 14, Sam. At 1,400, 1,400. 672, you're out. At 14 to bid about 13. At 1,400 on it. At 13, 1,400. What are you doing, Sam? What are you going to do if they take them both? 13, 14. 13, 14. 13, 14. Sam, you want to try Montana? At 1,300. At 1,400. What do you say? Got to be 14. Tell them again, Sam. What do you go?
Guys, I'm going to tell you, Sam and everybody else needs to be paying attention here, because I'm going to tell you the first 2 Dignity daughters ever to sell out of this cow bring $29,500 and $20,500. Guys, I'm telling you, there's a reason these females are in this sale. Their production out of these females is unmatched. And when you're buying embryos out of this, we have got guarantees that you guys can come in here and take low risk and get big returns on your investment here. Again, Dignity sexed heifers, you can take 3 or 6, and if I own these, I'd take them all.
Sam, I'm waiting on you. Easton, you guys just got knocked out. 1,450. 1,450. What do you say? Now 1,450. 1,500 on it. Yeah, 1,500. Now 15. 1,500 on the money. At 1,500. Easton, where you at? Sam, where you at? 15, 16, 1,600 on it. Yeah, 1,600. Middleman, 1,600. All in, all done. 1,600. You're all out. Yeah, 16 to bid about. Now 1,600. What do you say? Now 16, 16. Now 17. Now 1,700 on it. That's 1,700. Middleman, 17, 17, 17, 1,700 on it. That's 1,700. Middleman, 17 to bid about. All done. 17 to win, all done. On the minute. Here we go. That's 1,700. Midman, 17 to bid about. Midman, 1,700. All done. On the minute. Sold them to you. 1,600. Thank you, Cole. 661. 661. You betcha. Cole, if you want them both, type in your chat room right quick and tell us you want them both, or if you just want one of them, please. Hurry along. What's he want to do? Cole, if you type in your chat room, you've got the opportunity to take both packages if you want to. We're going to wait on you for just a second, and then we got to be moving. If you want them, type in your chat room, please. He wants both? All right, appreciate it. They're gone. Thank you. Here we go.
He shut them out. Flip the page, folks, to lot 21. We're back into this power set of Red Angus genetics. I got a chance to visit with Garrett Kniebel. Hey, Garrett knows everything about this Red Angus breed, and I wanted to get some scoop on this cow because, man, I'm telling you, if you're looking to put performance and look into one package, this Jolene Z243 female, she's the one that's going to do it. Probably the biggest EPD profile, performance profile in the offering, but guys, you talk about a female that didn't sacrifice any look. A female that's proven herself in the donor pen. She's got the phenotype. She's in the top 1% for ribeye, top 8% for marbling, top 2% for Pro S. Guys, I'm telling you, this female's got a balanced set of numbers, and you can blend her with any bull you want to in America. We're going to offer choice to flush this female. The flush has to be available to be flushed after April 15th of 2024. Guys, here's an opportunity to be able to take advantage of an outcross pedigree and blend it with all the good Red Angus bulls bulls in the country. Here's an opportunity coming to you from Sandridge Landed Cattle in Perkins, Oklahoma. Great Tony Toller is the manager down there, and they're going to offer the opportunity for you to take and flush this cow. Guys, lot 21.
How about your opportunity to flush the good 21 lot? Here we go. You betcha. Here we go. You betcha. 10,000 on it. At 10,000 to be at about. Let's go. 2, now 2,500. Now 3,000. Number 3, now 3,500 on it. At 3,500. Now 4, now 4, now 45. Now 4,500 on it. At 4,500. Now 4,500. Now 5. Yes, 5. Now 5. Now 5,000 on it. And 5,000. We go. Now 4,500. Now 5. Now you good. Now 5. Now 5. Now 5,000 on it. At 52. Now 5. 55. Now 55. Now 5. Now 7. Now 6,000 on it. Yeah, 6,000 to be at about. Here we go. Bread got to be 6,000. Now 5. As you get 500 on it. Yeah, 2. Now 5. As you get 5. Now 7. Now 7,000. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7,000 on it. Yeah, 7,000 to be at about. Jonathan got to be 7. Now 7,000 on it. Yeah, 7,000. About you're out. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7,000 on it. Yeah, 7,000. Now 7. 7. Bread, what do you say? Now 7,000 on it. Yeah, 7,000. All in, all done. Last call. Now 7,000 on it. Yeah, 7,000 to be at about. Want to be 60, 750 on it. Yeah, Ziggity 750. Jonathan, you want to be 7.5. You want to be 750 on it. Yeah, Ziggity 750. I tell you what, opportunities are endless right here with your opportunity to flush this cow to the bull of your choice right here.
And guys, if you're going to add power and body to one, here's a female that flat will do it. Just think of the opportunities of breeding her to something like El Rey or King of the Cowboys, or even go back if you can ever find some red box semen. If you could find that on a cow like this, you could raise the next great herd bull and then just retire from the semen sales.
You betcha. Here we go. Him the band. That's what they're going to say about you. 60,600. 60,600. Him the band. You betcha. Jonathan want to bet 60,600 before we go. 60,600. 60,600. Bit of on as you get 600. All done. On him and I sold him to you. 6,500. Thank you, Nick in New Jersey. 758. Thank you.
Okay, folks, go to lot 22. Here's a cow that I've been waiting on all night to be able to tell you about. The great PVF Proven Queen 5186 coming to you from the Prairie View Farms in Gridley, Illinois. Alan Miller and his wife Teresa and their family have brought you an awesome set of donors here to the Angus Elite, but none greater than the great 5186, an own daughter of the great 2106, and goes back to the great Proven Queen 615. All the Proven Queens, the line just keeps going, and I'm telling you, there's a reason why. It's consistency and power. And here's a great Radiance daughter, and they're offering the Marvel sex females. These A lots are going to be full sibs to the $100,000 show heifer that sold in their production sale this last fall, guys. You're able to buy the great full sibs to this picture, this female that was pictured right here in the inset, that bring 100 G's in their fall production sale, guys. There's power in the blood here. Marvels out of the great Proven Queen.
Wow, you bet you. Out of the great Prairie View Farm right here. Wow, here we go. You bet you. Let's go. You bet you. 2,500. Yeah, 2,500. Here we go. 500. Now 600 to get about 800 on it. 900, 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to be at about. Now 11, now 12, now 12, now 1,300 on it. Yeah, 1,300. Yes, 13, now 14, now 14, now 1,500 on it. At 1,500, now 15, now 15, now 1,500 on it. At 1,500, what do you say? Now 14, now 1,500. Illinois, what do you say? Iowa, what do you say? Oklahoma, now 15, now 17. Yeah, 1,700. 17, now 17, now 17, now 1,700, at 1,700, negative 1,700, all in, all done, 16, 17, at 1,700, now 17, 1,700 on it, at 1,700, boys, I tell you what, now, here's a great opportunity, takes 19, a new leader, at 1,900, 18, gonna get 19, gonna get 19, gonna get 19, 19, now 1,900 on it, at 1,900, Joe, what are you doing, gonna get 19, 19, 19, 1,900 on it, at 1,900, gonna get 19, 19, 19, gonna get, I never seen so many Iowa guys bidding on one. 1,900, 1,900, one about 18, before we go, at 1,800, Joe, you on back in, one about 18, one about 18, Illinois, you're out too, one about 1,800, and 19, 21, at 2,100, get him on, bit of man, born, bit of man, 21, at 21, at 2,100 on it, at 2,100, bit of man, born, bit of man, Douglas, what do you say, bit of man, bit of on, at 2,100 on it, at 2,100, get him on now, born, bit of man, bit of on, bit of man, at 2,100 on it, at 2,100, get him on, what a female, right here, what a female.
Guys, I'm telling you, these Proven proven queen females just keep stacking up. But this one right here, when you go into pastures, this is the one you pick out. This is a young female, an opportunity to buy embryos out of a female that's proven she can do it. And there's going to be full sibs, not only to Amelia's division winner at the National Western Atlantic National, but again, full sibs again to the $100,000 female that you're all going to be wanting. You wish you owned this next show season.
You betcha. Here we go. You betcha. 2,000. Before we go. Yeah, 2,000 to bid by man 2. Now 2. Now here we go. 732 and 670. Now 1. At 2,100. Joe got to be 1. At 2,100. Negative man 1. Man at 21. At 21. At 2,100 on it. At 2,100. Drive on the bomb, Joe. Drive on, driver. At 2,100 on it. At 2,100. Man 1. 1. 1. Man at 20. I believe I tried these now. 21. At 21. At 2,100. Joe, are you done? Got to be 1. At 21. At 21. At 21. At 2,100, all done on them, and I sold them to you. 2,000, thank you. Going to Iowa, 670.
Okay, what an opportunity here in the bees. Here's a three sex female embryos out of the very rare Omega 2258, the $190,000 bull that we featured semen sales on at the Embryos on Snow last year. A very rare opportunity to buy sex female embryos out of the great proven queen 5186.
All right, here we go. You betcha. Let's go. Already bid. Band 2, 3, 300, 500 on it. At 500, now 600, get about 800, now 9, now 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to bid about 11, now 12, now 12, now 1200, now 12, get to be 1,200 on it. At 12, now 1,300, now 13, now 14. At 1,400 to bid about, got to be 14, now 15, 1,500 on it. At 1,500, what do you say? Nebraska, Iowa, Oklahoma, you're out 1,500 on it. At 14, 1,500, band 15, Illinois, you're out 15, 1,500 on it. At 14, 1,500, at 1,500, all in, all done, takes 1,500 on it. At 14, 1,500, man, 1,500, are you all done on CCI? You are out now. 1,500, 14, 1,500, all done on them, and I sold them to you. 1,400 on the floor there. How you want them? 720, thank you.
Okay, flip the page, guys. What an opportunity here again back in this powerful set of Red Angus genetics. Here's a great detour daughter, the great Karuba Day, the WCR Miss Karuba Day 2085Z, a power cow coming to us from Niobrara Red Angus. Again, Jacob absolutely is just building a whole program around females like this, and this one absolutely doesn't miss time after time after time again. Your opportunity to buy conventional Firestorm embryos out of the great detour daughter, the great Karuba Day 2085Z.
All right, thank you. Right, here we go. You betcha. Here's lot 23 times 3. Here, band, you betcha. 1,000 on him. At 1,000 to bid about. Let's go. 102. Get to be 200. Now 300 on it. At 300 to 4. Now 400. Here we go. Now 4. Now 400 to 500 on it. At 500. Now 400 to 555. Here's a buy, boys. Get going right here. Now 500 on it. At 400 to 500. Now 400 to 555. Now 5 to bid. 5 to buy. Now 5 to 700 on it. At 700. Band 7. 700 on it. At 700. Band 700. Go ahead, Jake. Tell them
guys,
again.
I'm going to tell you, the proof in these donor cows is their power to transmit it into their sons. I'm telling you, a power of a donor cow, again, let me repeat that, is the power that they put into their sons. Here's the dam of Progressive and Prestige, two of the most popular Red Angus bulls in the country. This is their mother. Guys, there is a no-miss deal. You take this Firestorm conventional eggs, I'll guarantee you get a bull calf out of this, Garrett Kniebel, I'll guarantee you'd want to sell him because they're going to be semen cells out of this bull.
You betcha. They're all bidding now. Here we go. 800 and 900, 1,000, at 10, mid-demand, 1,200, money. At 1,200, mid-demand, 12, mid-demand, mid-demand, 12, mid-demand, 12, and then here we go. Now 1,200 on it. At 1,200, Illinois, you're out. Mid-demand, 12, mid-demand, 12, mid-demand, mid-demand, at 1,200, all in, all done. At 12 to bid, about mid-demand, 12, mid-demand, 1,200. You want to do 11, you want to do 1,100. Illinois, what do you say? Get to be 1,100 on it. At 11 to bid, about want to bid 1,100, all done on them, and I sold them to you. 1,000, you betcha. Thank you, Keith. On 636, made a good buy there. You'll like it. Here we go.
Okay, thank you, folks. Turn to lot 24. We're going to go right back into this power set of Angus genetics and coming to you. Again, here comes from the legendary herd, the Sturtzbach Cattle Company in Louisville, Ohio. Guys, we're bringing you a Style Erica. one of the great heart and soul female that everybody in the country loved the year that she shown. Delaney Jones, the great Jones family there in Ohio, had purchased this female. She's the 2023 National Western Stock Show champion Angus female, and here's your opportunity to buy cutting-edge genetics from Sturtzbach Cattle Company and the legendary 24 karat out of this great style female. Guys, what an opportunity.
All right, 24 carats. Here we go. Give me the bone. You betcha. Here we go. Give me the band. 1,000 on him. At 1,000 to bid about. Let's go. Give me the band. You betcha. Now 200, 300, 400, 500 on it. At 500, now 600, get about 800, 900, 1,000, 11, now 12, now 12, now 1,200 on it. At 12 to bid about 1 to be 12, 12, 12 to bid about 12, now 12, now 13, 1,400 on it. At 1,400, now 14, now 15, now 16. At 16, now 1,700, bid about 17, now 1,700 on it. At 1,700, bid about 17, Barry, got to be 1,700 on it. At 17, going to get 19, 18, going to get 19, going to get 19, going to get 19, going to get 19, 19, 1,900 on it. At 19, now 20, 1, 2, now 22, now 2, now 200 on it. At 2,200, going to be 2, 2, 2, now 2,200 on it. 4, at 2,400, 405, at 25, now 2,500 on it. At 2,500, now 6, now 7, 8 on it. At 2,800, 8, 8, 8, 1, 800 on it. At 2,800, 8, 8, 8, 1, 8, now 9, now 3. Hello, 3, now 3, now 3, now 3, now 3, now 3,200 on 3. At 3,200, now 2, 3, now 33, now 33, now 33, 5. At 34, 5, I'm fine, now 3,500 on it. At 3,500, now 6, now 7, now 37, 8, 8, 8, 1, 800 on it. At 3,800, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 800. Barry, you're out. 8, now 9, 4, now 4, number demand 4,000 on it. At 4,000 to be at about 4, now 4, number demand, 4, number demand. Here we go, now 4, now 4, Jason, got to be 4,000 on it. Yes or no? Got to go. Number demand 4, now here we go, now 4, now 4, now 4,000 on it. Now 2, now 2, now 42, 2, 2, now 200 on it. At 42, got to be 2, got to be 2, got to be 200 on it. At 4,200, now 2, now 42, now 4,200 all done. At 4,200, now Jason, on to here we go, now 42. Where you at? Now 4,200 on it. At 4,200, got to be 2, 2, 2, now 42, now 4,200, 202 all done on them, and I sold them to you 4,000 on 737, 737. Thank you.
Oh, folks, and it even gets better here on the B lot, guys. Here's an opportunity to buy some of the very first embryos out of your reigning Supreme Champion Bull at the 2023 North American, the Great BNWZ Executive Decision 2219. A bull that was the champion bull at the Bred and Known Angus show at the Junior National last summer. He just was selected Supreme Champion at Louisville, the full brother to Dignity, and here's your first opportunity to buy embryos out of the Great Heart and Soul and Executive Decision 2219.
Wow, right, here we go, you bet you. All right, give me the band, you bet you. Here we go, give me the band, you bet you. Let's go, give me the band, $2,000 on it. At 2,000, get to be 2, 2, 2. Give me the band, you bet you. Let's go, now 500, now 600 on it. At 600, get to be 800, now 8, now 9, now 1,000 on it. At 1,000, to be at about 10, 10, 10. Bit of band, on 1,000 on it. At 1,000, 10, 1,000 on it. At 1,000, get to be 10, 10, 10. We go, now 1,000 on it. At 1,000, to be at about 10, 10, 10. Bit of band, on 1,000 on it. At 1,900, nothing, get to be 10, 10, 10. Bit of band, here's the one we're behind on right here. At 1,000, to be at about, let's go, better set eggs, boys.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if you haven't seen this bull, you're going to see a lot of him. I'm telling you right now, here's a bull that is tremendous in his body. He's got the best running gear on an Angus bull I've seen in a long, long time. A power bull with a lot of look, and I'm telling you, matched on this female. When Scott Bush was judging that show, I'll never forget his comments. He said, this is one of the most incredible beasts I've seen all day. I'm telling you, a pretty good cowboy. Love this female, and blended with this full brother to Dignity, he's going to be a home run.
You betcha. Text 1,200. At 1,200. Give me the band, on that 12, 12, 12. Give me the band, on that 12. Give me the 12, 12, 12. Give me the 1,200 money. At 1,200. Indiana, what do you say? Want to be 12, want to be 12, want to be 12. Now 1,400 on it. At 1,400. At 14, at 13, at 15, at 1,500 money. At 1,500, Indiana, you're out. 1,500, 1,500, all in, all done. At 1,500, give me that 14, try to buy him. Now, Tyler, you want to do 14? At 1,400, bit of band, 14, at 14, at 14, to be at about, got to be 1,400, all done. 1,500 on it. At 15, Georgia takes 1,500 on it. At 14, bit of band, 1,500, 1,500, here we go. At 1,500, to be at about, want to be fit at 1,500, 1,500, here we go. And at 15, to be at about, got to be 1,500 on it. John, you want to try him again? Believe it would. On a great set eggs like that. 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, now 1,500, all done. Now 16. New leader, now 1,600 on it. That's 1,600. Tyler, you want to be 1,600 on it? 1,500, man, that's 1,600, 1,600 on it. That's 1,600, now 1,600. Tyler, got to go. What do you say? Got to be 16, 17, 17, 17. That's 17, would have been 1,800, get a 18, would have been 8. Tyler, you're out. At 1,800, get a 18, would have been 18, would have been 18, would have been 18, 18, 18, 18. Jason, where you at? 1,800, get a 18, would have been 18. Here we go, get a 1,800 on it. 18, I'm with 630, boys. Got to be 17 from anybody else. If you don't live in Arkansas, you're not in the lead. 1,700. That's 1,700. 1,700. What do you say? That's 17 to be a divine. 1,700. 1,700. Hold on. Hold on. I sold them to you. 1,600. You betcha. Clay, you win. 630. 630. Thank you.
Okay, folks, turn to lot 25. Here is a red Angus female that is the dam of champions, guys. Here is the Mimi female, the great Damar Mimi W85, coming to you from Polzine Cattle in Darwin, Minnesota. Chris just showed up at the ranch just 2 nights ago. We had a really good talk, but I'm going to tell you right now, guys, here is the Mimi, the original Mimi. Anytime you see Mimi in a pedigree, it comes out of this female, the great Mulberry female, and she is absolutely the dam of champions. Neil Thompson just handed me a little note here. He said the daughters that he's got in his herd have generated over $500,000 of revenue just out of the daughters of this female. And you read through here, she's the dam of the champion bull at the North American. She's the dam of the American Royal Champion female. She's the dam of the National Western Champion female. And the dam of the 2019 Fort Worth Grand Champion female. You name me a red Angus female that hangs as many banners out of her progeny as Damar Mimi W85, and you put her on the great Duff Red Blood, and these are going to be sexed heifers out of the great Mimi. Wow, what an opportunity.
All right, thank you, Brad. Here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Out of a great cow, boys. Here we go. Give me the band, 1,000 on him. At 1,000, 10, 10, 10. Give me the band, 100, 200, 300, 300, 400, 400, 500 on it. At 500, now 600, now 700, 800. Get a band, now 9, now 9, get 900 on it. At 900, 8, now 9, now 9, now 1,000, 10, 10. Here we go. Now 1,000 on it. At 1,100, a bit about 1,100 on it. At 1,100, here we go. Now 11, now 11. CCI, 11, now 12, now 12, now 1,200 on it. At 1,200, now 12, now 12. CCI, got to be 12, got to be 12. Way better set of eggs, boys, than what we got bid right here on the Red Bloods. 1,200. 11 bid, 1,200 to bid about 1 to be 12, now 12. Ohio, what do you say? Now here we go. Illinois, got to be 1,200. At 1,200, now 11 bid, mid-man, on 12, 12, 12, mid-man, on 12, mid-man, 12, now 1,200, all done on them, and I sold them to you. 1,100 on the floor. It'll go to 745. Thank you.
Okay, lot 26, folks. What an opportunity here. We just sold sexed heifer embryos out of the great BC2 Sandy. The female we call Nikki. Here's a full sib and blood to the great Nikki female. This is Conley S.S. Sandy 4313. A style out of the great KNC Cabin Creek Sandy 804. These are sexed 24-carat embryos out of this great power cow coming to you from Conley Cattle Company, Sulphur, Oklahoma.
All right, thank you, right here. Oh, my. Here we go, Dimmy Damone. 24 carats, boys. Here we go, Dimmy Damone. You betcha. Here we go, Dimmy Damone. 1,000 on him. At 1,000 to bid about. Let's go. Now 203, now 305, at 500, 700 on it. At 700, 800, now 9, now 9, 1,000. Going to be 10, 10, 10. Let's go. Now 1,100 on it. At 1,200, now 12, now 12, now 1,300 on it. At 1,300, now 14, now 14, now 1,500 on it. At 14, 1,500. Here we go. Now 15, now 1,500 on it. At 14, now 1,500. Boys, I tell you what, the 24 carats, go ahead.
Guys, I'm going to tell you again, here's a female. When you're buying these 24 carats, these are going to be maternal sibs to the reserve champion Angus female for Trip Yoakum at the 2023 American Royal. It just happened here about 60 days ago, guys. That female that Trip had was out of this same cow, and I'm going to tell you right now, there was full sib embryos that we sold last year to Sunset Farms, Sunrise Sunset Farms in Indiana. We sold the top-selling Angus female at the Kate Sunrise sale for $65,000. Guys, power in the blood here, guys. Don't miss this.
You betcha. Take 1,700. Yes, 1,700. What do you say? Bit of band, 17 bid of band, 1,700. Boys, here's a way better deal than what we got bid. Now 1,700. Yes, 1,700. Bit of band, 1,700. Illinois, you on time? 17, now 19. Now 19. Now 19. At 1,900, could be 19. No later. Want to be 19, but 1,900 on it. At 1,900, now 19. Gonna get 19, and 19, gonna again, 19, at 20, 21, 21, 2100 on it, at 2100, at 2100, at 2100 money, at 2100, get him on Illinois, at 21, at 3, at 300 money, at 2300, at 3, this well to go on a bomb, at 3, at 23, 300 money, at 23, California, you're out, 23, 2300, at 2300, at 3, 300, at 300, at 3, all done, at 21, 1 of it, 2, 4 we go, now 22 to be at a bomb, 1 of it, 2, now 2, now 200, 202, all done, on them, and I sold them to you, 2100 on 781, 781, thank you both.
Okay, folks, let's flip the page over to lot 27. Here's a female that I absolutely love. There's 3 full sisters to this female that are in production all over the country. We actually have a full sister to this female at Griswold's program for Maple Lane Farms in Griswold, and we are utilizing her in a Simmental program and a Red Angus program. You cannot find bigger power females than this 60-50 female and her full sisters. Here's an opportunity to buy embryos, sex female embryos, out of the great $150,000 Duff HD Bull and the great Helena 60-50. What an opportunity to buy sex females. And the female also won Fort Worth. I'm telling you right now, guys, these females will hit it out of the park. A great Firestorm daughter out of the great 112Y cow. The young lady sitting to my right knew a little bit about 112Y.
All right, here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Here we go. Give me the band. A choice of one right here. They're already bidding right here. Do you need to say something, Humpy? Here we go. Give me the band, you betcha. Have you a seat? Here we go. Give me the band, you betcha. 1,000 on him. At 1,000 to bid about. Let's go. Now 600, 800, 900, 1,000, 11, now 1,200 on it. At 1,200, now 13, now 14, now 1,500 on it. At 1,500, now 16, now 16, now 1,700 on it. At 17, now 17. Get a bit 17, 1 to 18, 1 to 18, 1 to 18, 1 to 1,800 on it. At 1,700, 1,800, get a 18, 1 to 18, 1 to 1,800 on it. Yeah, 17, 1,800, get a 18. Boys, I tell you what, when you've got a choice like that to buy the eggs that you want and the lineup you've got to pick from right there, here is an absolute no-brainer. Takes 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 to be at about 1 to be 2, 2, 2, to be the choice of one. Hey, choice of one is what we're selling.
You get a choice of these matings. You get to be able to pick. You get to be able to pick the Duff HD, the $150,000 bull. You get to pick the conventional eggs out of King of the Cowboys or the sex female resources. You get to pick one time. We are not going to sell a second choice. You get one choice.
What do you got? 2, 21, 2,200. 2,200. Internet takes 2. What now? At 2,200, going to be 2, 2, 2. Jonathan, one back in. Now 2, 2, 204. At 2,400, say. At 2,600, man. 2,600. Jonathan, you want to be second. Now 2,600 on it. At 2,600, Troy, you're out. Man, 8, 8. One minute. Troy, you're out. 1 800 on it. At 3,000 to bid about 1 3, 3, 3. Man, 3. Man, 3, 3,000 on it. At 3,000 to bid about. Jonathan takes 3,000 on it. At 3,000 to bid about 2. Now 32. Now 32. Now 32. Go on to do it. Where are you going to find an opportunity like that out of a proven female in the lineup you've got to pick from, boys? If you're in the Red Angus business, you want out in the front, buy these. 3,500 on them. At 3,500, Jonathan got to be 555. Now 35, now 35, now 3,500 on the money. At 3,500, now 555. All in, all done. 3,500 on him. At 3,500, now 555. Here we go. Now Jonathan, you want to bid 4 we go. 3,400, 3,400. At 34, now 3,400, now 404, now 34 to bid about. Now 4, now 3,400, 3,400. CCI, you're out. 32, 34, 3,400 on them, and I sold them to you. Wait a minute. Hey, wait just a minute. She yelled right there, and I looked up. I promise you, right before I got the only on the D all out. I promise you, I'm telling you right there. 33, 34, 34. Go on and do it. 34. 35. Jonathan, you better hurry up. You're going to be eggs less. 3,500 on it. 3,500 before we go. Jonathan, hit your dinger if you want them now. 35, 36. 36. Go on and do it. What's 100 on the progress like that? 36. Do it. 3,600 on it. 3,600. 36, 37. 3,700 on it, Jonathan. Hurry up. 3,700 on it. Yeah, 3,700. 8, 8, 8. 1 minute, 8. 1 minute, 8. 1 minute, 8. Hey, I've got a little idea. Hey. You bid. If he bids, I won't even ask you again. Now, I'm going to ask you something. You know the value of Red Angus genetics as good as anybody. What do you got? And a proven cow family that's bred higher than the woodpecker's hole. 38, 39. 39. 39, Jonathan online. Got to be 9 to be at the buy. Want to be 9, want to be 9. Friend, you ask him. I told I wouldn't ask him. 4. Hey, you'll always remember what they cost that way. Hey, I got a little idea. Let's bid. If he bids, I promise you I'll sell it that quick. You want to bid 4 right quick. You wished you would have. Jonathan, it's all up to you. 4,100. Oh, hell. I thought you had them bought. Are you done? I appreciate everything you did doing your attendance. Sold them to you. 4,100 on 680. 680. Thank you both.
Okay, folks, go to lot 28. Man, what an opportunity here. No, it's only a choice of one. So, folks, we're going to go into lot 28, guys, and here again, coming to you from Jake Cunningham, his great family, Skylar, and his boys, BC2 again. I told you they brought their goods to the Angus Elite, and this may be the most futuristic. This may be the one that's got the most future in all the cows in that pasture. This is the female that I love the most when I go see there. This is the female they call Sky. The great BC2 Sandy, again, goes back to that great Sandy cow family again. And here's an opportunity, guys. She is absolutely the newest member, but she is a whale-bellied, big-footed, stout-built, choke-neck female that absolutely just amazes you when you go into the pasture and see how massive this female is with the kind of structure and look she gives you. He's only had 2 ET calves this last year, but they averaged 23.5. Guys, here's a young donor in the first ET program, and they average 23.5, guys. It's your opportunity to buy sexed 24-carat females out of the great BC2 Sandy 9019 they call Sky.
All right, head of a great cow right here, boys. 28A right here on the 24 carats. Here we go. You betcha. Here we go. You betcha. Let's go. Here you bet. Now 5. Here we go. Now 1,000 on it. Head 1,000. 10, 10, 10. Here we go. Now 203, 304. There's 3 eggs in each package,
you're
boys.
Buying 3 each of all these packages. 3 each.
Here we go. You betcha. Do what now?
We're selling the pregnancy down the ways there. Stay in your lane.
We're selling the eggs right now, Christy.
Okay,
We're selling 8.
These are the 24 carats. You're getting 3 sex female embryos out of 24 carat and Sky.
All right, here we go. You betcha. We are selling 28A. 28A, the 24 carats, 3 times. Are you ready? Here we go. You betcha. Here we go. You betcha. Is that good right there? Let's go. You betcha. Let's go. You betcha. Now 100, now 2. Yeah, 2, 200. Here we go. Like sea biscuit. Let's go. Now open the gate. Now 2, now 300, now 400, now 500 on it. Yeah, 500, now 600, now 700. Get a bait, 8, now 9, now 9, now 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to be at a buy. Get to be 10, now 11, now 11, now 12, now 1,300 on it. At 1,300, now 14, now 15, now 1,500 on it. Yeah, 1,500, now 15. All in, now 1,600 on it. Yeah, 1,600, now 15, now 16, now 1,600 on it. Is that 1,600 on it? Yeah, 1,500. Demand 16, now 16, now 1,600. What do you say? Demand 1,600, 1,600, 15, 16, 1,600. All in, all done. On them and I sold them to you. 1,500. It'll go to $797. Thank you. Here we go.
Okay, here's the choice slot, guys. You get a choice of either the Good Times or the Dignities. Good Times or Dignities. This is 28B, guys. There's going to be 3 sexed heifer embryos. You get a pick whether you want the Good Times or the Dignities.
All right here, the Good Times or the Dignities right here on 28B. Here we go. You betcha. Let's go. Demand 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to be at buy. Let's go. Now 2, now 300, now 5, now 7. Get about 800, 900, 1,000, 11, now 12. Demand 12, demand 1,200 on it. At 12, now 13, 1,500, now 1,600. Yeah, 1,600. Demand 16. Demand 1,600. All day and all done. 18. Demand 18. 18. Troy, you're out. 1,800. Get about 18. Demand 18. Now 2, now 2, now 2,000. 19, now 2. At 2,100, now 1, now 21, now 2, now 22, now 200, now 2,200, going to be 2, 2, 2, Troy, now Cole, you're out. At 2,200, go on the bomb, Cole, now 2, now 2, now 200 on it. At 22 to be at the buy, want to be 2, now 4, now 24, now 24, now 2,400 on it. At 2,400, here we go, Cole, where you at? Now 2,400 on it. At 2,400, now 4, 4, 4, now 2,400, now 4, at 24 to be at the buy, want to be 3, 4 we go. At 2,300, now 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, at 2,500. of money. At 2,500, now 4 and a 5, and a 5, 5, 5, and a 5 to be 5 to buy, and a 5 to win. At 2,500, now 5, here we go. Who wants to be 5? All done on them and I. Here we go. At 2,500, 2,500, 2,500, all done on them and I. Sold them to you 2,400 on 614, 614. Thank you.
Okay, folks, we're going into the C lot. This is your heifer calf pregnancy, sired by Good Times, guys, and due in January. I think the first week of January is when this pregnancy is due. Here is an opportunity like no other. I'm telling you, these Good Times cattle are sound, they're hairy, they're good looking, and they got the big bodies. And this female here has got the size and the power. This is a match made in heaven. This heifer calf, she will do some winning. Lot 28C.
Boy, what a lineup of Angus cattle we're selling tonight, boys. Here we go. Give me the band, you betcha. 10,000 dollar money. At 10,000 to bid by. Let's go. Give me the band, 2, 3, 4. Give me the band, 500, 600, 6,000 on it. At 6,000, now 500. Now 65, 75, 75. At 7,500, now 75, 7,500 on the money. At 7,500, now 75, 85, 8,500 on it. 8,500, now 555, 8,500. All in, all done. 85, here we go. 85 to bid by 1,555. Here we go on the Good Times pregnancy. 8,500, now 5, what do you say? 8,500. Ohio, you're not in. Ohio, you're out. 1,85, 85, 8,000 on it. 8,000 to bid by 1,888. Minimum on 8. Chris in Florida, you want back in? Believe I would. 8,000 to bid by 1,888. Minimum on 8,000, 8,000. All done on them and I sold them to you. 7,500. Thank you, Bradley. 727 going to Iowa. 727. Really good buy. Thank you.
Okay, flip the page to lot 29, guys. Coming to you again from Thompson Livestock, Griffith Show Cattle, and Halpane Red Angus there in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Good friend Neil Thompson. Man, I'm telling you, when he brought them to town, he brought them to town. And here's an opportunity to buy embryos out of the great John Wick, sex female out of John Wick, and the reserve champion Red Angus female at the 2021 Cattlemen's Congress. And then she went on to be grand champion at the American Royal, guys. Here's a big, stout, power female, big foot, and I mean got the power to go with it. Okay, they're not sexed. Excuse me. These are conventional embryos. She got an opportunity to buy 3 or 6. There's 2 packages of 3 on conventional embryos out of the great John Wick and this young cowgirl F850.
Just so everybody understands on CCI now that these are conventional eggs. They are conventional eggs. Here we go. You betcha. Here we go. The band. You betcha. Did you tell them, Christy, before we go right here? Conventional eggs and not sex now. Here we go. You betcha. What are you going to do here? Let's go. The band. You betcha. Let's go. The band. 1,000 on it. At 1,000. Let's go. Now 500. Now 600. 800. 900. 1,000. 11. Now 1,200 on it. At 1,200. Now 13. Now 13. Now 1,500 on it. At 1,500. Now 15. Now 15. Now 1,500 on it. At 1,500. Now 15. Now 16. Now 16. Now 1,700 on it. At 1,700. The band. 17. 18. 19, 19, 19, now 20, 100 on it. At 2,100, now 300, now 300, now 3, 2, 3, now 3. At 2,300, going to be 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. At 2,500, at 5. At 2,500, now 5, 5, 5, now 7, 7, now 27 to bid about. Got to be 7 on the phone. At 2,700, demand on 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. At 27, internet's out. Internet's out. Demand 7, demand at 2,700 on it. At 2,700, now 9, now 9, now 9, now 9. Going to get 9, 3, 3, 3, 3,000 on it. 30 at 3,000 at 3 now 3 you want to bid 3 one time see if that'll do it at 3,000 on it at 3,000 to bid about a 3 number demand on I want to see you get some boy down 3,000 on it at 3,000 3 3 3 1 1 1 30 130 130 100 on it at 3,100 now 2 2 200 200 2 get to be 2 at 3,200 all done hold them and I sold them to you 3,100 on them 3,100 on number you want them all. All right. Hey, you want the other package over? You want the other package at 3,000? All right. What's your number? 691. Thank you.
Okay, go to lot 30.
Wait a minute. The first buyer was that 708? Is that right? 708. Appreciate it. You good, Christy?
Okay, go to lot 30, guys, and coming to you from Blind Badger Ranch in Fort Morgan, Colorado. Of course, Jim Hett and his family, along with manager Brian Fox. Again, a great cattle operation. And what I said, a powered Angus genetics that they are building at the Great Blind Badger. Here's an opportunity to buy this great Insight Blackbird female, the EXAR Blackbird 4867, a female that is a dam of Sarah Sullivan's popular Angus female at the 2022 National Junior Angus Show in Louisville. Guys, I'm telling you, here's a female. The maternal sibs of these embryos are going to be selling by Dameron First Class. Another female. Guys, I'm telling you, you're going to have the opportunity to buy the casinos or the kingpins. We're going to say the casinos first. 3 sex female embryos out of the Great Blackbird 4867 and Casino.
You talk about power in the blood right here. Casino, sex female. Here we go, you betcha. Here we go, you betcha. 1,000 on him. At 1,000 to bid, about 500, 800, 910. That's 12, that's 15, that's 16, 18, 18, 18, and 18, and 2. At 2,000, 2, 2, 2, to bid, 2, to bid, 2,200 on it. At 21, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2,200 on money. At 2,200, boogie to be 2, 2, 2, 2,202. Cow got to be 2. At 2,200, boogie to be 2, 2, 200, 202. Hold in. At 2,200, going to be 2, 2, 200, 202, want to be 2, want to be 200 on it. At 2,200, and they're going to be 2, 2, 2 boys on the casino. Sex females out of this great cab right here. 2,200, and demand 2, 2, 2, demand 2, now 202, want to be 2, all done. 2,200 on them, and I sold 2,000 going to Iowa. 811, 811. Thank you, Dan.
Here's an opportunity, folks, to buy some kingpins. Of course, kingpin is the great blacklist out of the PVF Lucy 4189, the great priority daughter. We sold the very first set of the kingpin cattle at the Prairie View sale this last year, and man, people loved them. They're big bodied, they're soft middled, they're great footed, and they got a wild look. Here's your opportunity to buy 3 sex female embryos, kingpins out of Blackbird.
All right, wild looks right. Here we go. You betcha. Here we go. You betcha. Let's go. You betcha. Now 500 on it. At 500. 600. 7 get away. Day. 1 day. 1 9. Get down. Now 1,000 on it. At 1,000. 11. 1,200 on money. At 1,200. Now 12. 12. At 1,200. Got to be 1,200 on it. At 1,200. Now 12. Here we go. 1,200 on it. At 12. Kansas, you're out online. Tennessee, you're out. Here we go. Now 1,200 on it. At 12, at 14, at 1,400 on it. At 1,400, at 14, at 1,400, all in, all done. At 14, Texas, you're not in. At 1,400 on it. At 1,400, at 14 to bed about. Got to be 14, at 1,400, all done. 1,400, 1,400. Here we go. At 1,400 on them, and I sold them to you. 1,200. Wait a minute. Dadgummit. Happened to me again right there before we got it all out. 14, now 1,600. 813, you got to be 1,500 on it. 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500. What do you say? 813, you're not in. Here we go. South Dakota, you're out. 1,500 on it. At 1,500, at 14 bid. 15, 15, 1,500. What are you going to do? Or at 15, 16, 1,600. Hurry along, Oklahoma. 1,600. Yes or no? Got to go. 1,600 on him. At 1,500, demand 1,600. Now 17, 17, 17, 813. At 1,700. Now South Dakota, you're out. Got to be 1,700. Yes, 1,700. Mid-demand on 17. Mid-demand on 17. 17. 17. 1,700. Bit of all done. 1,700. 1,700. All done on them and I sold them to you. You betcha. 1,600. Going to Oklahoma. 736.
Folks, let's flip the page over to lot 31. Here's another great power cow female. And the reason I love this female is because she come out of one of the legendary Red Angus firms, the great U2. And she came out of the complete herd dispersal at U2 Ranch. Sandridge Land and Cattle in Perkins, Oklahoma purchased this female. And they are going to offer choice eggs out of this great Grand Plan female, either to reputation or to MRLA respect, 442G. You get a choice of picking eggs, conventional, 3 conventional embryos out of either reputation or respect. Your choice out of this power cow from the U2 dispersal.
All right, what a choice right here. Here we go. You betcha. Lot 31A. Here we go. You betcha. Let's go. 1,000 on him. At 1,000 to bid about. Going to be 10. Let's go. Now 200, 3, 4, 500 on it. At 500, give me the man, that's 600, now 7, 8, 8, 8, 1 of a day, 1 of a day, now 900 on it. Hit 900, gonna get 999, now 9,000, gonna be 10, now 10 and a 10, 1 of a 1,000 on it. Hit 1,000 to be to buy, now 10, now 10 and a 10 and a 10, here we go, now 1,000 on it. Hit 1,000 to be to buy, now 10, 10, 10, and be the man, but I'm on 1,000 on it. Hit 1,000, gonna be 10, now 10, now 10, here we go, now 1,000 on it. Way better deal right here,
guys,
boys.
I'm telling you, you talk about a female that's got the power presence. She's got the power with the presence. She's got a perfect running gear, and a female, again, that come out of that legendary U2 ranch. Here's an opportunity to buy some of the eggs out of this female. These are the kind of things that don't come along every day, and it's your option to be able to take 3 eggs out of either Reputation or Respect. Your choice, but either way, you can't go wrong.
You bet you 1,000's all. 900's on CCI. Takes 1,000 on them. Hit 1,000 to bid by. Going to be 10, 10, 10. Let's go to demand 1,000, 10. Here we go to demand 1,000 on it. Hit 1,000. What an opportunity. All in, all done. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. All done on them and I sold them to you. 900 on 747. 747. Thank you. Mark them a buy.
Okay, lot 32, guys, coming out of the famed Champion Hill Georgina cow family, coming to you from Diamond T Land and Cattle in Bidwell, Ohio. Matt Toller has brought you an opportunity. Guys, there was no greater set of genetics that come out of Paul Hill's Champion Hill Georgina cow family. They just are legendary. And here's an own daughter of the great Bismarck out of Champion Hill Georgina 8154. And your opportunity to buy sexed primos out of this great female, a daughter of this primo, full sib to these embryos, was a $30,000 high seller in Kyle Conley's spring sale last year, guys. Here's a female that'll do it once. She'll do it again. 3 sexed female embryos out of the great Georgina.
You bet you. Here we go. Give me the bone. You bet you. 32. Here we go. 6 female primos. Boys, you can't give too much for this lot. Here we go. Give me the band. You bet you. Here we go. They'll cheap at any price. Let's go. Give me the band. 1,000 on him. At 1,000 to bid about. Let's go. Got 500. 600. Get 800. 900. 1,000 on it. At 1,000. Yes, 10. 1,100. Give me the band. 12. Give me the band. 1,200 on it. At 1,200. 1,300. 13. 1,400 on it. At 13. 14. Here's a buy, boys. Get going right there. At 14. At 1,500 on it. At 1,500. At 14. 15. 1,500 on it. At 1,500. At 14. At 1,500. What do you say? At 1,500 on it. At 14. Ohio, you're out. Got to be 1,500 in the end. What do you say? 1,500 on it. At 14. At 1,500. At 14. 15. 1,500 on it. At 1,500. Boys, here's a buy right here. You bet you out of a great cow.
Guys,
go ahead.
I'm going to tell you, you cannot ride a better Angus pedigree than the Champion Hill Georginas. They dominated the show ring for years when Paul was in the business. When he dispersed that cow herd, the Georginas were the cows everybody went to Ohio to buy. And I'm telling you right now, guys, there's power in the blood here with these Georginas. A full sister to the dam of these females was champion female at the National Junior Angus Show at the 2020 National Junior Angus Show. Full sibs in blood to the grand champion owned heifer at the National Junior Angus Show last year. These are now genetics, guys. Take advantage.
1,600, 1,700. CCI, you are out. 1,700. 16's on the floor. Take 1,700. Demand 17. You want to do it, Tim? Now 1,700 on it. Yeah, 1,700. Demand 17. 1,18. 1,18. 1,18. You're out over 1,1800 on it. 1,800. 1,800. Go on to buy 1,1800 on it. Yeah, 17. 1,18. 19. 18. Gonna get 19. Gonna get 19. Gonna get 19. 19. 1,1900 on it. 18. 19. 18. Gonna get 19. You're out again. Gonna get 19. You're out again. 1,19. At 1,900, 18, gonna get 19, gonna get 19, gonna get 19, 19, 19, 19, 19, now 2, at 2,000 to bid, I want to be 2, 2, 2. Ohio, it takes 2,000. Ohio, it takes 2,000. Already got that bid. Want to be 2,000. Ohio at 2,000 to bid by demand 2, 2, 2 to demand on 2. J. Patrick got to be 2 at 2,000, 2,000, 2,000 demand on 2, 2, 2. Want to be 19. Here we go. At 1,900, J. Patrick, you are not in now. 681, you are not in the lead. Takes 1,900 to play. At 1,900, at 18, got to get 19. Indiana's in. Want to be 19. Ohio, you're got to be 19. All done. 1,900, 1,900. All done on them. And I sold them to you. 1,800. Thank you on 770. Thank you both.
That guy knew. Let's turn the page to lot 33, ladies and gentlemen. Getting back into these Red Angus genetics. And guys, it does not get any better than the JCL Fire and Ice. The cow that built the JCL program. And when we lost Jimmy and they dispersed that cow, this is the lot 1 of the great JCL dispersal. Mike Rimpel and his family down in Athens, Texas, purchased this female female, the Great Firestorm out of the Great McLaren 168D. Here's a female that is a full sib to Great Fire and Ice. We're going to be selling the Sexed King of the Cowboys, Lot A, out of the Great Fire and Ice and King of the Cowboys.
All right, here we go on the King of the Cowboys. 6 females, boys. My. Get in here and let's go. Give me the band. You betcha. 1,000 on it. At 1,000. Let's go. Now 200, 300, 500. Now 600. Get a bait. 8, 1 a 9. Now 1,000 on it. At 1,000. Divided by 11. Now 12. Now 1,300 on it. At 13. Now 13. You do 13. Get to be 1,300 on it. At 13. At 1,400. Now 13. 14. At 1,400 on it. At 1,400. Here we go. Now 13. Got to be 1,400 on it. At 1,400. Nebraska, you're not in, you're out. Takes 1,400. At 1,400. Now 13 bid. Here we go. Now 1,400 on it. Here's a great buy right here and a great opportunity, boys. Out of King of the Cowboys and that kind of a female.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, this cow produced all the great ones for Jimmy when he was alive. This cow put him on the Red Angus map. This Fire and Ice female is a no-miss deal. A own daughter of the Great Firestorm out of the Raid Lazy McLaren 168D, guys. That's as stout a pedigree as you can build. This female's got the great parts. She's got the wild pieces and the big feet. And you put her with this great big-bodied King of the Cowboys, this is going to be great.
You betcha it takes 1,400 if you want to do it again. Online, what do you say? 1,400. At 1,400, but man, that 1,400 a bit about done on them, and I sold them to you. 1,300 on the floor. It'll go to 686, thank you.
Okay, let's go to the B's, guys. And oh my, what do we got? Sex female John Wicks. Sex female John Wicks. That semen is almost impossible to find. And here's an opportunity to buy sexed heifer embryos, 3 sexed embryos out of Sex John Wick and the Great Fire and Ice.
Good gosh almighty, I tell you what, boys, when you can buy them out of that kind of a female, and I tell you what, the sex female John Wicks, my. Here we go, demand, you betcha. Let's go now, 1,000 on it. At 1,000, let's go now, 500, 800, get to 800, 900, 1,000, 11, now 1,200 on it. At 12, now 13, 14, 1,500 on it. At 1,500, now 15, now 15, now 17, now 1,700 on it. At 1,700, what he said, now 17, to be at bank, 17, 19, get 19, at 19, 19, now 21, at 20. But got to be 21. At 2,100, get a bond 2, 1, at 21, at 2, and 1, at 2,100 on it. At 2,100, get a bond 1, at 21, at 3, 300 on it. At 2,300, at 3, 3, now 3, now 3, now 2,300 on it. At 2,300, boys, I tell you what, sex female John Wicks, what in the world are we doing to that kind of money? Takes 2,200 online. 2,200, 2,200, hold in, hold on. Keith, you want to try him again? Tyler, you want to try him again? Now 2, now 2, now 2, at 2,200, get to be 2, 2, 2, now 202, want to be 2, at 2,200, get to be 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, so 2,100, it'll go to 745. Mark them in the buy. Hey, buy.
Okay, folks, turn to lot 34. What an opportunity for all of you at home listening on CCI. Get out of those recliners and start paying attention, because here we are. We're going to offer you from the great BC2 show cattle the opportunity of a lifetime to be able to pick and choose the pregnancies out of all these power donors. The great Birdie, the great Nikki, the Roxy female, that this will be the first opportunity we could sell tonight. And then, of course, the great Udell Forever Lady, 1241. The Luton female out of the great Lazy H-Bar Forever Lady cow family. Here's your opportunity to buy sexed heifer pregnancies out of any of these choices. You guys get a pick out of the pregnancies out of Stability, 24 karat or Good Times and Birdie, the Stability, the Encore, the Casino, the No Limit out of Nikki, the 24 karat Dignity Casino out of Roxy, and the Carat Dignity and Casinos out of the great Forever Lady 1241. Your choice, and it's your pleasure. The winning bidder will be able to pick any of these pregnancies.
All right, here we go. You bet you. We're going to sell choice. That's what we're going to do. We're going to sell choice, and you got A through M. All right, here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Here we go. Give me the band, you betcha. Let's go. Give me the band, 25,000. Yeah, 25,000. Let's go. Give me the band, you betcha. Give me the band, 25 from the 3 and the 4 and the 5,000 on it. And 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 on it. At 8,000, get 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10,000, 11, 12,000 on it. At 12,000, 12, 13, 13, 13,000, 15, 15, 15,000 on it. At 15,000 to be about 15,000 all nine. What do you say? At 15, where you at? At 15,000 on it. At 15,000, at 15, 15, 15, 15, 15,000 on it. At 15,000, Kyle, you want back in? Got it at 15,000, all in, all done. At 15,000 to be about, how about 14, Kyle, got to go. 14,000 on it. At 14,000, at 13, at 14, at 14, at 14,000, all done on them. So 13,000, 13,000. How many you want? 708, 708. All right, he takes B. He takes B. Kenny?
Okay, so the 24-karat birdie pregnancy is off the table. We're going to sell one more. So you can buy any one of the rest of these any of these pregnancies, except the heifer pregnancy out of 24-karat and birdie is off the table.
All right, here we go. Give me the band, you betcha. Here we go on choice again. Let's go. Give me the band, you betcha. Here we go. Give me the band, you betcha. Give me that 10,000 dirty money. That 10,000 to be about. Let's go. Give me the band, 2, now 25, from the 3, now 4, now 5, now 5,000, now 6,000 on it. That 6,000 to be about 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, yes, 8, now 9, now 9, now 10 on it. At 10,000 to be about, now 10, now 11, now 11, now yes, 11, now 12. At 12,000, now 12, 12, 12, now 13,000 on it. At 12, now 13, now 13, now 13,000 on it. CCI, you're not in, you're out. At 13,000 to bid about, want to be 13,000 on it. At 12,000, 13,000, yes or no, want to be 13,000 on it. At 13,000, at 12, at 13, 13, 13, 13,000, all done. Some to you, 12,000. They're gone online. You did not win. 12,000. How they go? 637 takes. All right. Thank you. Eyes gone, Jake.
Okay, so the Roxy Dignity pregnancy is gone. Let's do it again. We're going to offer one more chance.
All right, here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Here we go. Give me the man, you betcha. Boys, not very often you get a chance to buy them like that right there now. Here we go. All right, let's go online again. Give me the man, you betcha. Here we go. Give me the man, 5,000 on it. And 5,000 is paid to buy. Yes, 5. Now, 6,000, 7, get a bait, 8, 8, now 85, get a 9, get a 95, now 10 on it. At 10,000 to be to buy, now 5, now 11,000 on it. 11,000 to be to buy. Yes, 11, now 500 on it. 11,500, now 5, now 5, 11, 5, now 5, now 500 on it. Go ahead.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, last year in this sale, Jake sold a pregnancy to Circle M. I think she brought, I don't remember what she brought, but she brought $35,000 when they sold the heifer calf. So, guys, I'm telling you, right now, you are making money like you can't believe. You buy these pregnancies right now, the work's already done. You just got to take them home, calve them out, and sell them.
You betcha. 11.5, 11.5. Now 12. To be demand 12,000 on it. At 12,000 to be to buy. 12 to be demand on 12,000 on it. At 12,000. 11.5's on CCI takes 12,000. All in, all done. To be demand 12. To be demand 12. To be demand on 12,000 on it. At 12,000 to be to buy. Want to be 12. To be demand on 12, 12, 12. To be demand 12,000. All done on them and I sold them to you. 11,500 on 812. 812. Thank you. Here we go.
Okay, that's it, folks. We're not going to offer another choice. We're going to go to lot 35, and we're going to be offering you another U2 female out of the Great Dyna 89Y. Again, this U2 program absolutely rewrote Red Angus history, and here's an own direct daughter of the Great U2 Moonbeam 194W. The embryos from this mating will be full sibs to Palermo and Sundance, guys. Here is the conventional John Wicks out of the Great U2 Dyna 89Y coming to you from Niobrara Red Angus.
All right. Hey, he's right. Let's go. Give me the band, you betcha. Give me the band, you betcha. 1,000 on him. At 1,000. Let's go. Get out of there. Yes, 10, 11, 12, 13. At 1,300. Got to be 13. At 13. At 1,300. At 1,300. Kyle got to be 1,300. Everybody say to me the band at 13. At 1,300 on it. At 1,300. At 12 bid. At 1,300. Kyle got to be 1,300. Everybody say at 12 bid. At 1,300 on it. At 1,200. At 1,300. At 13. 1,300. All in, all done. At 1,400 on it. 1,400. At 1400. What do you say? William, got to be 1400 in Oklahoma. Kyle in Illinois, got to be 1400. Here we go. Other Oklahoma guys out too. 1400 on it. At 1400 to be divided. At 1400 on it. At 1400. Are you sure you're going to let me do that? Online bidders, here's a way better deal. 1400. All done. Hunnam and I sold them to you. 1300 on the floor. 720 made a good buy there. Thank you.
Oh, folks, go to lot 36. What an opportunity here to be able to buy females out of the Annie Lou that started it all. The great Plum Creek Annie Lou 4472. Here's the dam of the great 4472. You're able to buy embryos out of this great Luton female, out of the great Conley Lead the Way, sex females, and this is the one that started the whole Annie Lou craze. And you're going to be able to have the opportunity coming to you from Harrah Farms in Dublin, Ohio. These are sex Conley Lead the Ways.
Ah, boys, Lead the Way's hot now. Sex female times 3. Here we go. The band, you betcha. Here we go. The band, 1,000 on him. At 1,000 to be divided. Let's go. Get to be 200, 300, 500, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100 on it. At 1,100. Now, what do you say? Now, 11, 13, 1,300 on it. At 12, 1,300. Now, get to be 13, 13, 13, 1,300 on it. At 1,300. Kyle, where you at? Now, 13 to be divided. Got to be 1,300. All in, all done, boys. Here we go. Last call. At 1,300. Get to be 13, 1,300 on it. At 1,300, boys, I'll tell you what. Sex female Lead the Way takes 1,500 on new leader. At 1,500. Now, 14, 1,500. Now, 15, 16, 17, Matt. At 17 to be divided. Got to be 1,700 on it. At 1,700. To be 17. There we go. To be 1,700 on it. At 1,700. To be 17. Matt, what are you doing here? Take 1,600 before we go. Last call, boys. All in, all done. Sammy, I was betting on you in Oklahoma. Got to be 1,600, 17, 18. That's 17, 18, 18, 1,800 on it. That's 17, 1,800. Matt got to be 18. Matt got to be 1,800 on it. At 1,800, now 17, 18, all in, all done. Last call, 1,800, all done. On them and I sold them to you, 1,700. Thank you, Joe. 802. You know what to do with them.
Oh, yeah, he knows what to do with them. Go to the Lot B, guys. Here is a great opportunity to be able to buy a choice of either the Gamble's Hot Rods or the Dignities. And now the Hot Rods will be full sibs to 4472. Now pay attention, folks. The great Annie Lou 4472, these hot rods will be full sibs to that great female, or you can take the sex dignities. Your choice.
Ah, boys, here we go. Give me the band, you betcha. I tell you what, you talk about a powerfully good Annie Lou cow, boys, look what the mating right here. Here we go. Give me the band, you betcha. 1,500 on it. Let's go. 500, 600, 800, 900, 1,000, 11, 12, 13, 1,400 on it. At 1,400, at 14 to be divided. Georgia got to be 1,400 on it. At 14, now 1,600, now 16. Now 1,600 on it. Yeah, 1,600. Kyle, you're not in. 1,600. 18. 18. Bo. 1,800. 18. Get up 18. 18. 17. 18. 19. Now 2. At 2,000 to be able to buy. Want to be 2. 2. 2. 2. Now, Jared, you're out. Now 2 on it. At 2,000 to be able to buy. Now 2. Now 22. 200. 202. At 2,200. Now get to be 2. 2. 2. Boy, here we go. Now 2. Boys, there won't be a female we'll sell eggs out of with any more power in the blood than this one right here. 2,200. Now 3. Now 23. Now 2,300. Now 3. Now 2,300. Now 303. Here we go. Now 3 to be the all done. At 2,300. Yes or no? Got to go. 300 all done. At 2,300. Now 300. Now 300. Now 3 all done. On them and I. Here we go. At 2,300 all done. On them and I. Sold them to you. 2,100. Tennessee bound. 700 Jabir. 700 Jabir.
And your last opportunity, folks, is to buy sex primos out of the great Annie Lou 6087.
Might be the best ones. Primos. 6. Here we go. Give me the band. You betcha. 500 on it. At 500. Give me the band. 600. 700. Get the bait. 800 on it. At 800. Get the bait. 8. Give me the band. With them on 8. 9. 1,000 on it. At 1,000. To be about 10. Boys. Annie Lou 10. But you do 1,000 on it. At 1,000. 10. 1,200 on it. At 1,200. 12. Give me the 12. 10. 12. 11. 13. At 1,300. Christopher, you're not in. Takes 1,300 on it. 1,500. At 1,500. To be about Jared. At 1,500. 1,500. Hold in, hold in. 15, 15, 1,500 on it. At 1,500. Now 15, now 17, 17, 17, 1,700 on it. How about 16 back there? Now 1,600 on it. Yes, I never known you to quit so easy. 1,600. 1,600. Now 16, now 16, now 1,600. Jared, you went back in. At 1,600 to be at I believe would. Now 17. Attaboy. 1,700 on it. Got to feeling bad, didn't you? That's 1,700, Krister. Got to be 17. Got to be 1,700 on it. That's 1,700. 17. 17. 16. 1,700 on it. That's 17. Christopher, wait just a minute. I already had that bid. I already had 16. Christopher, take 1,700 on it. 1,700. 1,700. Christopher, you're not in. Take 1,700 on it. 1,700. That's 17. 18. That's 17. 1,800. Get to 18. 1,18. 1,18. 1,18. Do it. 1,800 on it. Hey, give me 18. It'll be worth it, and you know it as well as I do. Out of Annie Lou, what are you talking about? Sure he will. 2,000. That 2,000 divided by Christopher takes 2. That 2,000 divided by 2, 2,100. That 2,100. Get a bone now, point now, 20. He's going to get a crick in his neck. 2,100. That 2,100. Now, point to be a point to buy. Now, 2,100. All done, sold them online. 2,000 going to Ohio. 756.
They were going to Ohio to a Jones no matter what. Go to lot 37, folks. Go to lot 37. And you got the opportunity of a lifetime here, guys. Man Red Box is dead and gone, but here's an opportunity to buy embryos out of his full Seaster. Here's an opportunity to buy out of Man Miss Wide Load 800 355 and the great T-Mass Preacher 9060. Three sexed female embryos out of the great full Sister to Red Box, Miss Wide Load.
All right, here we go. The band, you betcha. Let's go. The band, you betcha. Here we go. The band, you bet. Here we go. The band, 1,000 on him. At 1,000 to bid to buy. Let's go. Get to be 2. Now 300, 300, 4. Now 400, 500 on it. Here 500. Now 600 on it. Here we go. Now 600 on it. Here 500. The band, 600. Now 7. Get a bait. 800 on it. 800. Get a bait. Now 9. Now 10. Now 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to bid to buy. Now 10. But the band, internet's out. Now internet's out. Got to be 1,000 on it. At 1,000. Get to be 10. Now 10, now 1,000 on it. At 1,000, now 1,100. What do you say? Now 11, now 1,100 on it. At 1,000, 1,100 to be to buy. 1,100 on it. I tell you what, pretty dadgum good set of eggs right here, boys.
Guys, how many dollars of cattle have we sold out of Redbox? Progeny out of Redbox. And here's a chance to buy Progeny out of the full Sister to the legendary Redbox. Guys, I'm telling you, you're going to get 3 sexed heifer embryos, and you're going to be able to, just the story that's written on this cow line already from Redbox and this cow is going to sell that progeny or be able to build a program off of out of the full Sister to Redbox.
And those preacher calves are nice, sex female boys. We're only talking about 1,100 on them. Here's a buy for anybody. 1,100. 1,000 bid. 1,11. 1,100 on it. At 1,100. 1,100. All in, all done. 1,11. 1,100. All done on them. Here we go. 1,100 on them. And I sold them to you. 1,000. Mark those a buy. 745, thank you.
Okay, go to lot 38, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you from the Jones Show Cattle in Harrod, Ohio. Of course, Randy and Troy Jones and their family have brought you another great female here, another Sarah's Dream out of the legendary Sarah's Dream 5116. We sold embryos out of that cow earlier. Here's an own daughter, an insight daughter out of the great 5116, and we're offering you sex female embryos out of the great Blue Chip. You want to put power in one, these Blue Chip cattle will have it, and out of the maternal powerhouse, Sarah's Dream 8195.
Ah, boys, right, here we go, the Blue Chips. All right, give me the band, you betcha. Here we go, give me the band, you betcha. Let's go now, 1,000 on it. At 1,000, let's go, get it be 10. Here we go, now 5, now 800, 900, 1,000, 11, now 12, now 13, now 1,500 on it. At 1,500, Tennessee, now 15, now 1,500 on the money. At 1,500, now 14, now 1,500, now 5, here we go, now 15, now 1,500 on the money. At 1,500, Sam, you're not in. 1,500 on it. At 15, now 16, now 17, but the man, now 17, but the man, now 1,700 on it. At 1,700, but the man, now 17, Jeremy, got to be 1,700 on it. At 1,700, but the man, now 17, to be about now 1,700 on it. Boys, I tell you what, the sex female Blue Chips right here, sky's the limit right here.
I'm telling you, a full sibs to this mating brought $140,000 at the Conley sale this last year. Okay, in this fall sale that Kyle sold, he sold a full sib to this mating for $140,000. Where? You don't have to be very good at math to figure that out. And where are you going to find embryos out of the full sister to Dignity, guys? This is a full sister to Dignity, and you're going to be able to get the blue chips that have already sold a full sib for 140.
You betcha. 1,700. Mid-band 1,700 on it. Yeah, 1,700. Proven genetics, boys, at its very finest takes 1,900. Yeah, 1,900. You're still out, Sam. Gonna get 19, get 19, gonna get 19, gonna get 19, gonna get 19, 1,900 on it. At 1,900, gonna get 19, gonna get 19, gonna get 19. All in, all done. Gonna get 1,900 on it. At 1,900, gonna get 19 to bid by now. 2, now 2, number new leader. At 2,000 to bid by 1 to be 2, 2, 2 to bid by 2 to bid go right on Troy. Troy, give me 1,900. I'm gonna help you all I can, son. 1,900. I tell you what, you can't buy any more proven genetics. Now 2,000, Douglas. Now 2,000 and 2 and 2 and 2 to bid by 2. Where are you at, Sam? Now 2,000 on it. At 2,000, 2, 2, 2. Now 2,100 on it. At Douglas, you did not get in time. I took 2,000 right here on the floor. Takes 2,100. 2,100. CCI is all O-U-T out. 2,100. 2,100. Douglas got to be born. Troy got to be born. Going to do it, boys. Now 2,100 on it. At 2,100, get them on. Now 2, 2, 2. Douglas, you did not get in. 2 now. At 2,200. Tables out over. 1 to be 2. Now 22 to Douglas, you're not in. Douglas, you're not in Iowa. It takes 22, 23. CCI's out. At 2,300, now 300, now 300, now 3. Here we go. At 2,300, now 300, now 300, now 300, now 300 on it. At 2,300, going to be 3. Go on, Troy. Go on, Troy. 2,300 on it. At 2,300, Douglas, what are you doing? All in, all done. Here we go. At 22's on the floor. Takes 2,300. Boys, I'm going to tell you what. You just sit home, get your little calculators out. When you can buy a set of eggs like that right there for the investment you're doing, and just read the footnotes what a full sib has already done. Now, dadgum, I don't want to argue with you, but there's some he's buying. 2,300. 2,300. At 2,300. Now 300, now 300. All done. Douglas, what'd he say? Troy, what'd he say? Got to be 3. All done. I sold them to you on the floor. 2,200. Mark them a buy. 709. Thank everybody. Mark them cheap.
And here you go, guys. You're going to power up the full sister to Dignity with 24 karat. You name me 2 bulls right now in the Angus breed that sired more champions than Dignity and 24 karat. And now we're going to sell 24 carats out of Dignity's full sister, guys. You better pay attention. It don't get any better than this.
Oh, you bet you. Here we go. Him the band, you bet you. Look at them bid. Here we the band, you bet you. Let's go. Him the band, 500, 600, 800, 9,000, 11, 1,200, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18. At 1,800, get about 18, with 18, with 18, with 1,800 on it. 1,800, get about 18. Where you at, Barry? 18, gonna get 19, gonna get 19, 19, now 2. At 2,000, 2, 2, 2. The band, 2, the band, with on at 2,000 on it. At 2,000, get to be 2, 2, 2. Kyle, where you at? Now, Matt, where you at? The band, 2. Sam, where you at? Now 2,000 on it. At 2,000, 2, 2, 2, 2,000 on it. At 2,000 to bid buy, boys. Here we go. All done. Now 2,000 on it. At 2,000, 1 to be 19. Kyle, you want to do that? At 19, Barry, going to get 19, going to get 19, and 1,900 on it. At 19, going to get 19. Now 2, now 2, now 2, 2,000 on it. At 2,000 to bid buy. Takes 2, Barry. At 2,000, 2, 2, 2. Go on to buy and do it. Number 2, number 2,000 on it. At 2,000, 2. Kyle, 1 to be 2. Matt, 1 to be 2. Here we go, Barry, 1 to be 2. All done. At 2,000 to bid by 1,900. 2,000 on them and I sold them to you. 1,900 going to Minnesota. Thank you, Troy. You'll be glad you did it. 626 is your buyer.
Turn to lot 39, folks. Here's your last opportunity to buy Red Angus embryos tonight, and what a way to end up this powerful set of Red Angus genetics with the JCL Molly 03H. A female that's a direct daughter of Fire and Ice, a Tango daughter that came out of the JCL dispersal. McCartan Cattle Company. Jason and his family purchased Molly out of the dispersal. They make this female. They're going to make her their cornerstone donor. And guys, we're going to offer you the Red Eye Special unsexed IVF embryos. Of course, this bull was a Triple Crown winner. He won Kansas City, he won Louisville, and he won Oklahoma City. Guys, you ain't going to find them bred in the purple better than Molly on a proven champion bull. Here's your opportunity to buy 39A, 3 unsexed IVF embryos.
All right, here we go. You betcha. 39A. Here we go. You betcha. $1,000 on them. Let's go now. 102. Get to be 203, 304, 400, 500, 500, 600. Now saying 7, get to be 800 on it. Yeah, 700, get to be 800. And 8, 1 Joe, yeah, 1 800 on it. At 800, and 8, 1 800 on it. Yeah, 700, and get to be 800, get to be 8, 1 800 on it. 800, and 8, 1 Here's a buy, boys. 800's all. I tell you what, when you can buy them like that right there, here's an awfully good opportunity, Jake.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, you can't make it better. We just sold embryos out of Fire and Ice. Here's maybe the greatest young daughter she ever had, backed on a Triple Crown winning Red Angus bull, guys. Don't miss this opportunity.
You betcha. 600 bid, 700 on it. Hit 700. What do you say? 659 beat everybody at 6 first. Take 700 to play. You want to do it? Hit 700. Demand 7. No, 8, 800 on it. Hit 700. Get a 800. Get a 8. What do you say? 659. You're not in. 800 on it. Hit 800. Get a 8. 800. All in. All done. 800 on it. 800. Get a 8. Here's a buy, boys. 1 8. 800. All done. On them. Sold them to you, 700. Thank you, Keith, on 609.
Okay, folks, here's the Lot B. Here's the Duff HD 2040s, the $150,000 valued bull out of the Duff program that sold in their bull sale in 2021. These embryos won't be available until January of 24. We just want to make sure everybody knows that. These embryos won't be available until January of 2024, but here's an opportunity to combine 2 of the most dominant cow families out of the great bull, the great Duff HD, on these great Fire and Ice daughter, JCL Molly 03H.
That's not very long to wait on them. Not many days till then. Here we go. You betcha. Here we go. You betcha. Let's go now. 102. 200. Now 333. Now 400. 5. Now 600. 700 on it. Yeah, 700. What do you say? Now 7 to bed. 7 to buy. Now 700 on it. Yeah, 700. Now 700 on it. Yeah, 7 now 800. Now get a bed. Call you not in. 1 day. Now 7 half, 8.5 on it. 850. 1 8.5. 1 8.5. 1 8.5. Get 950 on it. Hit 950. Clay, you want to do 950 on it. Hit 950. 1 9. Here we go. Clay, you're not in. 1 950 on it. At 950. 1 9. Going to get 9.5 on it. CCI's out. 1 950. 950. All done on them and I sold them to you. 850 on the floor there. 850.
Turn to Lot 40, ladies and gentlemen. What an opportunity here into yet another great cow family, the great Phyllis cow family. Here is the great Phyllis 8422 coming to you from Schaefer Show Cattle. I told you this kid knows how to pick these great donors, and he does a great job going to buy a primo out of the great Phyllis 052. A great opportunity. Matter of fact, the Lot 40As, these would be 3/4 sibs to the great Good Times. These will be sex female, 24 carats out of the great Phyllis 8422. That's a direct daughter of 052.
All right, here we go. Times 3 on the sex female, 24 carats. Let's go to the demand. You betcha. Let's go to 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to bid buying it. 700, 800, getting 900, 1,000, 11, 12, 1,300 on it. At 1,300, 13, 14, 14, 1,500 on it. 1,500, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 17, 18, 18, 1,800 on it. 17, 1,800, negative 18, 18, 17 bid, 18 to bid by 1,800, 17, negative 18, 19, 1,900 on it. 18, 19, boys, here's a buy, 1,900 on it. 18, well, you're not in. 18, 19, 19, Indiana, what do you say? 1,900. 18, 19. Here we go on the 24 carats. Last call, 1,900 on them and I sold them on the floor there on the phone. 1,800. 837, thank you.
Let's go to the Lot B's, guys. Here's a chance to buy 3 sex female embryos out of Dignity and the Great 8422. Guys, this female has produced females that has brought 46,000, 30,000, 28,000, 20,000. The list goes on. Here's another proven donor that flat makes them good and makes them sellable. And here's your 3 sex females out of Dignity.
Sex female dignities are already going. Let's go to the band 305, 700, 800. 1800, 9000, 11, 12, at 1200, now 13, at 14, 14, 15, 15, 1600 on it, at 1600, now 16, now 17, 17, when 18, when 1800 on it, at 1700, 1800, negative 18, Tennessee, when 18, when 1800 on it, at 17, Ohio, what do you say, when 18, when 18, when 1800 on it, at 17, 1800, negative 18, when 18, boys, the sex female dignities right here need mine, when 18, 1800 on it, at 1700, 1800, negative 18, when 18, when 18, when 18, 18, all done, 1800, 1800, all done, on I sold them to you, 1700, mark them a buy. 685. Thank you.
And your last opportunity is to buy 3 sex female casinos out of the great 8422, the own daughter of 052 Phyllis.
Here's the casinos. Here's right. Here we go to the bone. How original. Here we go to the demand. 500, 800, 900, 1,000 on it. At 1,000, 11, 12, 12, 1,300 on it. At 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, at 15, at 15. Yes, 15. Now 16, now 17, 17, 18. At 1,800, negative 18, 18. Kyle, you're not in. 1,800 on it. At 1,800, get a 18, 18, 18, 1,800 on it. 1,800, get a 18, 1,800. What do you say? Get 18, 1,800 on it. 1,800, 18, 18, negative 1,800. All in, all done. Here we go. 1,800 on it. At 17's on the floor. You're 18, 1,800. At 17, 18. What do you say? 18. CCI, you're out. 1,800 on them, and I sold them to you. 1,700. It'll go to 655. Thank you.
Flip the page, ladies and gentlemen, to lot 41, coming to us from Burns Angus in Oxford, Iowa. Of course, Joe and Katie and their kids have a great Angus program. Absolutely one of the great young Angus breeders in the country, and he's brought you a great style daughter out of the Hots Lady 1331. This is BHA Lady 300. We're going to sell you Sext Conley. Lead the way. Sex female.
All right, here we go. Lead the ways. Here we go. To the bone. You betcha. Burns Angus and Simon right here. They brought you the goods. Here we go. To the band. You betcha. 1,000 on him. At 1,000. Let's go. Get to be 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. Get to be 800, 900, 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to be about 11, at 12, at 12, at 13, at 14, at 14, at 1,500 on it. At 1,500. Blake get at 1,500 on it. At 1,500, at 14, 15, 15, 1,500 on it. At 14, 1,500, all in, all done, 1,500 on it. At 14, 1,500, go ahead.
Guys, this cow has already generated over $200,000 worth of progeny this year. Okay, listen to me. These cattle sell, and you're getting lead the ways. You're going to get 24 carats, and you're going to get kingpins. This guy knows how to make cattle. And if you don't think he don't, I'm going to tell you, go visit him sometime. You'll be so impressed, you won't want to leave there. You buy these eggs, and I'll guarantee you it'll change your program.
You bet you 1,700 to play. That's 1,700. Demand 17. Here we go. Demand 1,700. All in, all done. That's 1,700. What do you say? Demand 17, 17, 17, 17. One eyeball guys in, one eyeball guys out. 1,700 on them. That's 1,700. Demand 17 to bid. All done on them, and I sold them to you. 1,500 on buyer number 800. 800 bids, buys.
Okay, going to the 24 carats, guys. Hey, this 24 carat again on a female like this, that is a match made in heaven, guys. You're going to love the 24 carats out of this big, burly, stout-built style daughter. 3 sexed heifer embryos out of carat.
All right, here in the moon, you betcha 24 carats. Let's go to the band, you betcha. Let's go now, 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to be to buy. Let's go now, 500, now 600, get a bit 7, get a bit 8, 8, 1, 9, now 1,000 on it. At 1,000, now 11, now 12, now 12, now 1,300 on it. At 1,300, now 13, yes, 13, now 1,400 on it. At 13, now 1,400. Here's a buy, boys. Get going right here, 1,400 on it. Boys on the sex female 24 carats right here, 1,400 all. 14, 15. At 1,500, at 14, at 1,500 on it. At 14, 1,500, all in, all done. 1,500 on him. At 1,400, 1,500. What do you say? Got it at 15, 15, 1,500, all done. 1,500, all done. Here we go. Now 14, 1,500 on him, and I sold him to you. 1,400 on 806, 806. Thank you.
And your last opportunity to buy these females out of this great Lady 300 power cow out of the great Kingpin. These are 3 sex females out of great Kingpin, Lot C.
All right, thank you. The Kingpin sex females, boys. Here we go. To the bone, you betcha 500 on it. Yeah, 500, now 600, now 7, get a bait, 8, 8, 1, 8, down 9, now 1,000, 1,100, now 1,200 on it. At 1,200, now 1,300, get a bit 13, 14. At 1,300, now 14, at 14, at 14, now 1,500 on it. At 14, at 1,500. Here we go. Now 15 to bid about 1,500 on it. At 14, 1,500. What do you say? Iowa guys, you're all out. Now 1,500 on it. Illinois, you're out 1,500. Now 14. Takes 15. 1,500 on it. At 14, at 1,500, boys. Here we go now on the Kingpins. 1,500 on it. 14, 1,500, 14, 1,500. All in, all done. At 1,500, at 1,500, all done. On them, and I sold them to you. 1,400 on 747, 747.
Okay, folks, go to lot 42. Another great cow family coming to you from the Sullivan Farms again. A proven champion here. The Princess 902, a great Pendleton daughter out of the great EXR Princess 6680. She was grand champion female at the 21 Cattlemen's Congress and then was selected supreme champion female at the 2020 Iowa Beef Expo, guys. Here's a female, and she went on to be a division champion at the Junior National. When these Sullivan cattle hit the ring, they're going to win. And I mean, they know how to pick them, and they make better cows. Here's your opportunity to make casino sex females 3 embryos out of the great casino and Princess 902.
All right, thank you. Here we go. You betcha. Come running right here, boys. Here we go. You betcha. You bet casino. All right, you betcha. 500, 800, 900, 1,000, 11, 12, 13, 15, 15, 1,700 on it. 1,700, 17 to bid about 1,700 on it. 1,700, 17, 19, 1,900 on it. At 19, Jeff got to be 1,800, 19, 21, 2,100 on it. At 2,100, now one, at 21, 21, 2,100 on it. At 2,100, now one. Who said one? At 2,100 on it. At 2,100, get them on now one. At 2,100, all in, all done. At 2,100, Jeff, you want to be 2? Here we go. Mike got to be 2,000. At 21, now 3. Now 3. Sam, you're not in. 2,300 on it. At 23, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300 on it. At 2,300, going to be 3. Sam, you're not in. Want to be 2? At 2,200, going to be 2. Sam, you own them all the way. Go on and finish your job. At 2,200, at 21, got to be 2, 3. At 2,300, Ron got to be 300, 300 on it. At 2,300, at 3. Indiana, you're not in. You are out. At 2,300, at 300, 300, at 2,300 on it. At 2,300, at 300. Ron, what do you say? 2,300 on it. Don't let one bid or two stop you, Ron, right there on proven deal right here. 2,300, 2,300, 2,300, at 300, 3 all done on them, and I sold them to you. 2,200, Montana bound. Thank you. 672.
And what an opportunity. Another package of sex female embryos, this time out of the great King of the Ring, Primo. Primo's on this great Ward Brett Princess 902 female.
Come running right here. Here we go, the band. Let's go, Christy. Here we go, the band. You betcha. Let's go, the band. 1,000 on it. At 1,000, 500, 600, 800, 900, 1,000, 11, 1,200 on it. At 1,200, going to be 12, the band. At 12, at 1,400 on it. At 1,400, at 14, at 1,400 on it. At 14, at 14, at 1,400 on it. 15, at 17, at 1,700 on it. At 1,700, you're out again. 17 to bid about. Got to be 1,700 on it. At 1,700, friend, you're out. Got to be 17. Got to be 17. You'll do 16. At 1,600. At 15's online. At 1,600. Floors out. At 1,600. All in, all done. Hold on a minute. I sold them to you online. 1,500 on CCI. Thank you, Jeff. 682.
Okay, folks, turn to lot 43. We're going into the Colburn Sarah's Dream 1985. Guys, here's where this whole Sarah cow family started at the great Colburn Cattle Company in Visalia, California. Here's Sarah's Dream 7407 is a full sister to Primo and Sarah's Dream 5116, guys. Here is the dam of this female. So this female is a maternal sister to Primo and a maternal sister to the great 5116. And Nowatzki's a Lot 3 donor of the 2023 Angus Elite female sale that we sold earlier, guys. Here's an opportunity to buy sexed 24 carats out of the great Sarah's Dream.
All right, here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Let's go. Here you betcha. 43 is your number to bid on. Let's go. Give me the band. 1,000 on it. At 1,000, let's go. Get to be 200, 300, 500, 700, get 900, 1,000, 10, 10, 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to bid about 10, 11, 13, 1,300 on it. At 1,300, 13, friend, yeah, got to be 13, 1,300 on it. At 1,300, 15, 1,500 on it. At 1,500, 15, 15, yes or no? 1,500 on it. At 1,500, 15, 1,500. Here we go. Tennessee, you want to be 14, 15, 17. At 1,700, now 17 to bid by Tennessee. You're out now. 1,600 on it. At 1,600, now 15 bid. Now 16 to bid about done. 1,600. Georgia, where you at? 16, 17. At 1,700, demand 17, 1,700 on it. At 1,700, demand 17, 1,700 all done. At 1,700, demand on 17. What a mating right here all done. At 1,700 all done on them, and I sold them to you. 1,600 Illinois bound 753.
Okay, folks, go to lot 44. What an opportunity here, guys. Come back to the auction. Here's an opportunity to buy embryos out of another Annie Lou, but not just any Annie Lou. A Gamble's Hot Rod 6087. This makes this female a full sister to Annie Lou 4472. They've sold full sibs to the matings, $86,000 heifer, and the Schaefer tie sale last fall. They've sold another female for $72,000, a full sib to this mating, another full sib at $60,000, another at $55,000, and another at $50,000. Guys, you add that up right there, and that's almost $300,000 worth of progeny, and they're full sibs to what you're able to buy right here.
Talk about proof, boys. Oh, my. Here we go. You betcha. They're already bidding. Here we go. Now 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 on it. 2,000, 2, 2,000. Here we go. Now 2,000 on it. 2,000. Would have been 19 for going to get 1,900 on it. At 19, 19, going to get 19, going to get 19. Would have been 1,900 on it. At 19, 2,100 on it. At 2,100. Now going to be able to buy now 2,100 on it. At 21. Boys, you can't buy more proven mating than this one right here. Read the footnotes. At 2,100, now boy, at 2,100 on it. At 2,100, all in, all done. Illinois, you're out now. Indiana, you're out. Now 2,100 on it. At 2,100 on it. At 2,100, now boy, to be one to buy. Now 2,100, 1 to be 2 before we go. At 2,000, 2,000, at 2,100 on it. New leader, now 2,100 on it. At 21, at 2,100 on it. At 2,100, drive on John to buy him. Now 2,100 on it. At 2,100, North Carolina, you're not in. 2,100 on it. At 21, at 2,100 on it. At 2,100, now 21. Tell them again. Here we go. Tell them
Guys,
again.
I'm going to tell you, every year everybody calls me and they go, did those heifers really sell for that much? I wish we could sell one for that kind of money. Guys, you got to own them before you can sell them. And here's an opportunity to buy the genetics that will produce the kind of cattle that you can sell for a premium right here.
You betcha 2,100 on it. At 2,100, get a bone in demand. At 21, at 2, at 22. Now here we go. Ron, you're not in. At 2,200 on it. At 22, 200, at 202. Demand at 2,200 on it. At 2,200, get to be 2. Taylor, where you at? At 2,200, get to be 200, want to be 2,200 on it. At 2,200, at 2. Now 2,200, at 202, 3. At 2,300. Now Ron, that takes 3. John takes 3. At 2,300, Michael, you're not in. At 2,300 on it. This might very well could be the cheapest set of eggs we've sold all night. Absolutely the cheapest set of eggs we've sold for the proof that it's already got. 2,300. 23, Ron, John, you want to do it? 2,300 on it. At 23, that'll leave her alone for in. 2,304. At 2,400, Taylor takes 4. At 24, 2,400. At 2,400, 4. At 2,400 on it. At 2,400, Taylor, you're not in. Pennsylvania, you're out. At 2,400, John, you're out. At 24, now 400, 4. At 2,400 on it. At 2,400, now 24, now 24, all done. On them and here we go. At 24, Taylor, are you sure? 24, 2,400, 2,400 on them and sold them to you. 2,300. They're a buy. 751, Shabuyer.
Okay, guys, here we're going back into the Phyllis cow family again. Coming to you from Oakley Farms again in Livingston, Tennessee. Rob Oakley and his family have brought you the Stagmeyer Phyllis 41H, a female that herself was a reserve champion Angus female at the 2021 American Royal. Designated, one of the really, truly great power females for the Stagmeyer family. She's a full sister to the great Good Times, guys. Here's a full sister to Good Times, and your opportunity to buy sex female Conley No Limits to the great Good Times full sister.
No limits, right? Here we go. To bone, you betcha. Here we go. To band, you betcha. 1,000 on him. At 1,000 to bid about 200, 300, 500, 600, 800, 1,000, 11, 1,300 on it. At 1,300, at 13 to bid about 13, Jeremy. At 1,300, at 13, at 1,300, going to be 13, at 1,300 on it. At 1,300, at 13, all in, all day. Let's go, boys. 1,300 on it. At 1,300. Here we go. Now 12, at 12, at 1,200 on it. At 1,200, at 12, at 13, at 1,500 on it. Where you at, 1,500 on it? At 1,500. 1500, now 1550. Look again, 1500 on it. Have 15 to bid by Georgia. You want to do 1500 on it. Have 1500, now 1500 all done. On them and I. Here we go, Jeremy. You want to do 14. Before we go. Have 1400. Floors out to 1400 on it. Have 1400. Georgia, Samuel, got to be 1400. Jeremy, you own them for a long time. Go on and finish your job. 1400. Now 13 bid. Now 14 to bid by. Got to be 1400. All done on them and I. Sold them to you. 1300. Thank you, Kyle. On 843.
Okay, go to lot 46, folks. Here's another great opportunity coming to you from Sullivan Farms, Dunlap, Iowa. John Sullivan, his family, Josh Elder there. We're going to offer you 5 pregnancies, a choice of 5 pregnancies. You're going to be able to have pregnancy A is out of the great Lucy 640. This is going to be a heifer calf pregnancy sired by Primo, due in January. The B is out of the great Udell Ellie 9230, which we've sold some eggs out of tonight. This is a casino heifer pregnancy due the end of January. We've got the great BBR Blackbird, which we've sold eggs out of tonight again. A heifer pregnancy out of 24 carat. Then the D is the BBR Blackbird again, and a Sandman heifer calf pregnancy. And the final one is out of the great Sarah's Dream, a Colburn Sarah's Dream. Here's a Forbes out of the great Sarah's Dream. Your choice to buy any one of those 5 pregnancies.
We're going to sell choice right here on A, B, C, D, or E. You have choice right here, or take them long as you want them at that kind of money if you're the winning bidder. Here we go. What do you bid for them? They're already bidding online. Here with them demand, you bet you $25,000 on him. At $25,000, let's go to $5,000, $6,000 on him. At $6,000, $7,000, $7,500. Get to $85, $85, get to $95, now $10, $11,000 on it. $11,000, now $13, now $15, now $15,000 on it. At $15, here we go, now $15,000 on it. At $15,000 to bid about $15,000, all in, all done. On him and I, here we go, now $15,000 on it. At $15,000, how about 14? You have $14,000 on it. At $14,000, $13,000 is bid, boys. $14,000 before we go, now $14,000 on it. At $14,000 to bid about, now 13's on CCI. You want to do 14? At $14,000 to bid about, you want to do 13.5 before we go, 13,500. All done on him and I, you did 13.5, 13.5, 13.5, 13,500, now 500, 500. All done on him and I. Sold them to you. 13,000 on 692. Type in there and tell us which one you want. Takes B. You bet you. Thank you. Here we go.
Let's sell another one.
All right, here we go on choice again. Let's go to demand. You betcha. Here we demand. Already got 5,000 bid. Demand 6,000 no money. 6,000 as 8,500. Now 7, 75, now 75, 8,000, 8,500 on it. 8,500 now 9,000, 95, now 10, now 5. Yes, 5 online. 11,000 to bid. Buy one to bid 11,000 on it. 11,000, 11 to bid, 11 to buy now 11,000 on it. 11,000 to bid. Buy 10 5s online. Takes 11,000 on it. 11,000 to bid. Buy one to bid 11. Now here we go. Demand on 11,000, all done on them, and I sold them to you. 10,500 on 692. Thank you, Bron.
Okay, folks, we're going to go into lot 47. We're going into Colburn Sarah's Dream 0587, a 24-carat daughter, guys. Here's an opportunity to buy a 24-carat daughter out of the great Sarah's Dream 1339. Guys, I'm telling you, this is a great cow and a direct daughter of the great 1339. They sold first-class females out of Campbell Coast Cattle Company and Sweeney Sale this year. Awesome set of first-class daughters out of here. Sarah's Dream 5116 at Nowatzki's just produced a pair of daughters that brought 360 and 300,000. Guys, I'm telling you, this Sarah's Dream cow family is the real deal, and here's your opportunity to buy lot 47A, Sex Casinos, out of this great 0586.
You bet you. Out of the great John Sweeney program right here. You talk about out of Sarah's Dream right here, and casino sex females coming running right here. What an opportunity he brought you. Here we go. Demand, you betcha. Let's go now. 200, 300, 500, 600, 800, 900, 1,000, 11, 12, 1,300 on it. At 1,300, Jeremy got to be 13. At 1,300 on it. At 1,300, the bid about one of it 13, 1,300 on it. At 1,300, Peyton, where you at? At 1,300 on it. At 13, at 14, at 1,400 on it. At 13, Kyle got to be 14. At 1,400 on it. At 13, at 1,400. At 14, 1,400. Here we go. At 14 to bid about. At 1,400, boys, I tell you, boy, out of a great female right here.
Right, and
here's an awful good opportunity right here on the casino.
A maternal sister to Primo, guys. Here's a maternal sister to the great Primo and a maternal sister to the great 5116, which we sold those high-dollar embryos out of earlier for Nowatzki. Guys, the power's in the blood here. Here's a 24-carat daughter out of the great 1339. Pay attention.
Here's somebody's buying right here, boys. Takes $1,350. Kyle, if you want to do it, $1,350, $1,350. Bill, you're out. $1,350 on it. At $1,350. At $1,350. $1,350. Hold in, all done, on I sold them to you. $1,300 on 701. 701. Thank you.
Here's the B lot. The Dignities, 3 sex female embryos at a Dignity and the great 805.
Might be a better deal, boys. Sex female Dignities. Here we go. You betcha. Let's go. You betcha. 300, 400, 500, 600, 800, 9,000 on it. At 1,000 to bid to buy. Now 1,100. What do you say? Now 11 to bid, 11 to buy. Now everybody say now 1,100 on it. At 1,100. Now here we go. Now 1,000. What do you 1,000 on it? At 1,000. Going to be 10, 10, 10. But demand now 1,000. At 1,000 to bid to buy. Now 10. Now 12. Now 12. Austin got to be 1,200 on it. At 1,200, but demand at 12. At 1,400. At 1,400. Justin at 14. At 14 on the Dignities. At 1,300, Justin want to be 13. 1,300 on it. At 1,300 to bid about. Want to be 13. At 1,300 on it. At 1,300, negative 13 to bid about. Justin, you want to try him one more time? See if that'll do it. 1,300 on it. Ronnie, you're out too. 1,300 on it. At 13 to bid about. Want to be 13. At 13. At 13. At 13. At 1,300. All done on him, and I sold him to you at 1,200. Thank you, Austin, on 780. 780.
Okay, we just sold a daughter out of the great 1339. We just sold embryos out of a maternal sister to 5116. Here's another great daughter, an own daughter of the great Sarah's Dream 5116. Here's a blue chip, the great BMW Z Sarah's Dream 1168. Your option to buy out of this big power female, a female that was a past high seller at Nowatzki sale for $150,000. Here's the $150,000 direct daughter of 5116 and unsexed IVF casinos. Here's 48.
All right, here we go in the casino. You bet you had a great female. Here we go. You bet you. Straight out of the Menard program. Oh my. Heaven to demand. You bet you. Let's go now. 1,000 on him. At 1,000. At 10, 10, 10. Start him out there. Now 2, 10, 300, 300, 400 on it. At 400. Now 500. Here we go. Now 5, now 5, now 600 on it. At 500. Now 600. Now 700. 800. Gonna get 900 on it. At 900. Now 9. Gonna get 900 on it. At 900. Gonna get 9. Now 1,000. Now 10. Now Matt. Gonna be 1,000 online. At 1,000, at 10, at 10, at 1,000 on it. At 1,000, CCI, you're out. Takes 1,000 on it. At 1,000, to bid about, want to be 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, now 10, 1,000 on it. At 1,000, 10, 10, 10, want to be 10, want to be 1,000 on it. You want to do 950 before we go? All the CCI's out. 3 of you are out. Want to be 950, 950, 950. Want to be 809, 703, 703. You're out. 950, now 1,000, 1050, 1,000. Want to be now 1050 on it. At 1050. Matt, you're out online. Would it be 1050, 1050, 1050, all in, all done. 1050, Matt, what do you say? 1050, 1050, 1050, all done. On him and I sold him to you. 1,000, 1,000. Number is 688, 688.
Okay, folks, go to lot B. Here's the B's. Here are the sex 24 carats out of this great Sarah's Dream female. 3 sex female, 24 carats.
All right, here we go. You betcha. 24 carats, right here we go. You betcha. Let's go. 500 on it. Yeah, 500. Now 600. Now 700. Get 800. 900. 1,000. 10, 10, 10. 1,000 on it. At 1,000. 10, 10, 10, 10. All in, all done, boys. Here we go. 1,000 on it. Well, you're not in Illinois. You're out. 1,000. 10. 1,000 on it. it. At 1,000 to bid to buy. Want to be 10, now 10, now 1,000, 1,100 on it. At 1,100, what do you say, Chris? Now here we go. Now 10.50 on it. Chris, got to be 10.50. 10.50. Now 11.50. 11.50. 11.50. 11.50. CCI's all out. Takes 11.50. 1,150. 1,250. Now 12 and a half on it. 1,250. 1,250. 12 and a half. Sure they will. Now 13.50. 13.50. 13.50. CCI, you're out. Takes 13.50. 13.50. 13.50. 13.50. Douglas, you gonna do it? Chris, you gonna do it? Now 14.50. 14.50. Forward. Here we go. Now 14. Sure they will. 14.50. 14.50. 15.50. 15.50. Douglas, you gonna do 15.50. 1,550. CCI. Now here we go. Now 50. Douglas, it takes 15.50 if you want to do it. 14.50's bid. 15.50. 16.50. 16.50. Sure they will. 16.50. One more time. Let's do it. 16.50. 1 minute. Now 50. Now 50. Now 50. All done. On them and I sold them to you on CCI. 15.50. 670. 670. Thank you.
Here's another great stamp to buy the sex female embryos out of the great Blacklist son, the great PVF Kingpin 0058. What an opportunity here. This is a match made in heaven out of the great Kingpin and Sarah's Dream 1168.
All right, 6 female Kingpins. Here we go. Timmy demand, you betcha. Let's go. Timmy demand 500 on it. And 500. Timmy demand 2, 3, 3. Now 400. 400. 500. Now 500. Now 550. Now 600 on it. 650. Now 7 half. Now 7 half on it. 700. Now 750. Now 7 half on it. There's 750. Boys, 6 female Kingpins out of Sarah's Dream right here. What are we doing? 850. 850. 1 minute. Takes 850 to play, boys. Hold in. Hold on. 850. 1 minute. 850. 850. All done. 1 minute. 850. 850. All done. On them and I sold them to you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 850. 950. 950. Takes 950. Takes 950. At 950. 1 minute. Ohio, you are not in. Illinois, you're out. 950. 950. 900. Minnesota. What do you say? 1 minute and a half. 950. 950. All done. On them and I sold them to you. 850 on 818. 818.
Okay, turn to lot 49, guys. Just a few more of these lots left, but what a way to end up the sale here with these Power Angus genetics and another proven queen coming to you from TR Cattle Company in Glencoe, Oklahoma. Trent Ray and his crew have brought you a great set of genetics here. Here's an own daughter of the great King of the Ring, the great Style, out of Proven Queen 2114. Here's a set of sex female embryos, again out of the great Carrot, the great 24 Carat, Lot A.
Boy, study your footnotes right here. 24 karat sex females. My. Here we go. Demand, you betcha. Here we go. Demand, who said 1,000? At 1,000. Let's go. Now 203. Now 304. Now 400. Now 500 on it. At 500. Now 600. Now 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 800 on it. 800. Now 9. Gonna get 900 on it. At 900. Gonna get 9. Now 9. 850. You want to do that? 8.5. 950. At 950. You're out again. Gonna get 950. 950. 950. On it, 950, now 1,000, 10, 10, 10, demand 1,000 on it, add 1,000 to bid to buy, now 10, now 1,100 on it, add 1,100, now 11, now 12, now 12, now 12, now 13, now 13, now 1,300 on it, add 13, 14, now 1,400 on it, 14, 1,500 on it, add 14, 1,500, now 16, now 1,600 on it, add 1,500, now 16, now 16, now 16, are you done? Add 1,600, now 15, 16, 1,600 on them, and I sold them to you, 1,500, Scotty, you win 1,500. 688, thank you. Here we go.
Okay, and go into the B's. Here's the sex females out of Casino, guys, that go back to this great Proven Queen 2114. An own daughter of the great 615. It goes back, and her dam's a full sister again to Proven Queen 419. Guys, the power's in the blood here, guys. Don't miss out. Here's the sex female casinos out of the great E78.
Wow, here we go. Timmy Bone, you betcha. 49B. Here we go. Demand, you betcha. Let's go. Timmy Demand, you betcha. 500 on it. And 500. Timmy Demand, 500. Now 600. Now 700. Get 800 on it. 800. Now 900. Now 9. Get 9. Now 1,000. Now 10. Now 1,000 on it. At 900. Now 1,000. Now 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. Now 1,100 on it. At 1,000. Now 1,100 on it. At 1,100. Timmy Demand, 11 to bid. 11 to buy. Now 1,100 on it. At 1,100. Boys, right here is an awfully good deal on the sex female casinos. We are behind right here.
Guys, I've been preaching to you guys all night about the 419 cow family, the proven queens. Here's a direct descendant. Look at the look at the power, look at the pedigree, and then look at the production this cow family's done. Guys, the chances, the risk is low here. They're casinos, for crying in Italy. Out of sexed heifer casinos out of a proven queen, it don't get any better than that.
You betcha it takes 1,100 on him. Here's a buy, boys. Get going right here now. 1,100 on it. Add 1,000. Now 11 to buy. What do you say? Indiana, you want to try him again? Takes 11, takes 11, takes 1,100. All done. Hunt him and I sold him to you. 1,000. Thank you, Brad. 624.
Okay, folks, going to lot 50. Oh, my gosh, another proven queen. Here's another style out of the full sister, out of the actual 419, guys. A style 419. They call her Moxie for a reason. She's got it. She's got the look, the power, the body. And here's a chance to buy Sex, Collison Alphas on the lot 50A. Sex, Collison Alphas out of the great direct daughter of the legendary 419.
All right, thank you. Here we go. You betcha. Come running right here. Heavy in the demand. 58. Let's go to the demand. You betcha. 500, 600, get about 800, 900, 1,000, 11, 12, 13. At 1,300, 13. Get about 13 to bid. About 1,300 on it. At 1,300, 13. What do you say? 13, 13. Oklahoma, you're not in. You were out. 1,300 on it. At 1,300, what do you say? Got to be 13. At 1,300. Sex female boys alpha. At 1,300. At 12 bid. Get to be 1,300. 1,300. All in, all done. 1,300. 1,300 on them and I sold them to you. Going to Nebraska. 1,200. Thank you, Tyler, on 782.
Oh, and here's the B lot, guys. Sex Dignities out of the great 419 daughter.
Here's the ones I like, boys. The Dignity Sex Female here in the band. You bet you 1,000 on him. At 1,000. Yes, 10, 1,100, at 1,200, at 12, at 13, at 1,500 on it. At 1,500, at 15, at 15, at 1,600 on it. At 1,600, at 16. Take 16 to play, boys. Yes or no? What do you want to do? At 1,600 on it. At 1,600, midman. At 16, at 16, at 1,600. What do you say? At 1,600. One eyeball guy's in, one eyeball guy's out. 1,600 on it. At 1,600, all in, all done. 1,600, 1,600. What do you say? 732. You're not in. 1,600, all done. On them and I sold them to you. 1,400 on 809, 809. Thank you.
And here's the last opportunity to buy these embryos out of this great Moxie female. Here's 3 sex female embryos out of the great Riverstone Vegas, the Casino Sun, and total outcross to 99% of all the Angus genetics in America. Here's a chance to buy some Vegas sexed heifers out of the
get in while you can,
queen.
Boys. Rare opportunity right here. You bet you. Let's go into the band. You bet you. Let's go into the band. 500 on it. At 300, now 400, 555, now 600, now 700, get about 800, 900, 1,000, 1,000, 11, now 12. At 1,200, the demand. At 12, Idaho takes 1,200 on it. At 1,200, the demand. At 12, 12, 12, the demand. At 1,200, at 12, now 1,200 on it. At 1,200, now 12, now 1,200 on it. At 1,200, now 12, the demand. At 1,200, at 1,200. Here we go. Now 12, now 1,400 on it. At 14, sell out. Now 14, sell out. Now 14, now 13. At 1,300, get it with 13. Now 13 to bid about 1,300 on it. At 1,300, now 13, now 13, now 13. Nebraska, what do you say? Got to be 1,300 on it. At Kansas, you are not in. Takes 1,300. At 1,300, now 1,300. All in, all done. Want to be 1,300. All done on them, and I sold them to you. 1,200. Idaho bound. Thank you on 850, 850. We appreciate you.
Okay, flip the page. Here's your last opportunity to buy embryos tonight, folks, and what a way to end it up. Another Phyllis cow family coming to you from Sullivan Farms. This cow is deceased, guys. This may be your last opportunity in the world to ever buy females or sex female embryos out of the great Phyllis 741, and these are Sandman's, the great Klassen son. 3 sexed heifer embryos out of Sandman and Phyllis 741.
Right. Here we go. You bet you on the Sandman sex females, boys. Here we go. The band, you bet you. Let's go. The bone, you bet you. Let's go. Now 1,000 on it. At 1,000, I'm going to let you bid on the boys. Let's go. Now 2, now 300, now 400, now 500 on it. At 500, now 600, now 700, now 7. Get about 800 on it. At 700, 800, and get about 800, yes, 8, now 900 on it. At 900, now 9, get 9, now 1,000, now 9. There we go. Now 1,000 on it. At 1,000 to bid about. Going to get 950, 950, 950. Now 1,000. Now 10, now 10 on it. At 1,000. Now 1050, now 1050 on it. At 1,050. What do you say? Here we go. Now to Indiana, Illinois. You're out. 1050, 1050, 1050. Last and final call, boys. 1 minute half. 1 minute half. 1 minute half. Now 1050. At 10 bid. Now 10, 150. All done on them, and I sold them to you. 1,000, 1,000. 731. Thank you. 731.
Okay, folks, we're going to get into this this semen opportunity, and we're going to start out with lot 100. This will be lot 101, 2, and 3. We're going to offer you 3 single units of conventional semen out of the red 6-mile Parabellum 675G. Your opportunity is to buy 1, 2, or 3 units of the great Parabellum. Wow, what an opportunity. Very, very rare to find. Coming to you from Frank Cattle Company in California.
Right, here we go. You bet you. And tell me, what do you bid right here? Let's go to the band, you betcha. Let's go to the band, you betcha. You're bidding on 1 unit right here. All right, the band, you betcha. Let's go now 2, now 300, now 4, now 400, now 500 on it. And 500, now 600 bid, now 700 on it. That's 700, the band, 600 bid, now 700 on it. That's 700, the band, 777. Again, if you want the boys, hold in, all done. 6 is bid, 700 to bid, about 1 to bid, 700 on it. That's 700, the band, 7 get a bid. Internet's out. One of the days. CCI, you're out. That's 750, 850, 850, one of them on it. 850, one of them, 850, 850, 950, at 950, 950. CCI got to be 950 on it. At 950, 950. Yes or no? Got to get 9.5. Getting 950. All done on them, and I sold them to you. 850. 745 takes them all. Thank you. Here we go.
Okay, we're going into the Conley Lead the Way, guys. What a power Angus bull coming to you from Tyler Humphrey's actually going to offer this semen, but a great bull that's been a big influence in the Angus breed. We're going to offer 101-1, 101-2. There's 5 packages of 2 units of conventional semen on Lead the Way.
Lead the way right here. You bet you A, B, C, D, or E. You're bidding on at least 2. Take them long as you want them if you're the winning bidder. All right. Here in the band, you bet you. Here in the band, you bet you. Let's go now. 500 on it. Here, 500 bid. About now 250, now 3, now 3.5, 450, now 500 on it. Here, 5, now 600, now 650, now 7, now 7, now 7.5 on it. Here, 750, now 7, now 7.5 on it. Here, 750, now 50, now 50, all in, all down, 1.5 on it. Here, 750, now 50, now 50, all in, all down, boys. Here we go now on the Lead the Way. 750 on it. Here, 750, now 7.5, now 7.25, now half. 725, 50, now 50, now 50. Here we go now. 725, 50, all in, all done. 750, all done on them, and I sold them to you. 725 on 806. How many they want? Talk to them, Christy, and see what they want to do. Takes them all. Thank you. Let's go.
Okay, we're going into the Red Diamond El Rey, guys. Here's the bull that was the Supreme Champion Bull at the 2023 Cattlemen's Congress. You're going to get an opportunity coming to you from Pembroke Cattle Company and Red Diamond Land and Cattle and Brown Farms to buy. We got 5 packages of 5 units of conventional semen on the great Red Diamond El Rey 102, the Supreme Champion Bull at the 2023 Cattlemen's Congress.
All right, thank you. Right here we go. You got to bid on at least 5, but you can take 25. Let's go to the bone. You betcha. Let's go to the band. You betcha. 500 on it. Yeah, 500. Let's go now. 150 now 2. Get to be 2. 250 now 2.5. 300 on it. At 300. Get to be 300 now 303 now 300 on it. At 300. Get a 3 now 303 now 300 on it. At 250. You want to do 75. You want to do 75 on it. At 275 now 75 now 75 now 3 now 300 on it. At 300 now 300 all in, all done. 300 all done. Now quarter. Yeah, 3. Now 25. Now quarter. 25. Now here we go. Now quarter to bid. Quarter to buy. All done on them, and I sold them to you. 300 on 646. 646. If you'd tell us how much you wanted that, we'd appreciate it. Type in there, Jeremy, how much you want of it.
Got to take at least 5. There's 25 available.
Let's sell another package, right? Here we go to the bone. You bet you type in there and tell us what you want to do, but we're going to be selling a package in the meantime. All right, let's go to the band. You bet you. Here we go to the band. 150 now 200 on it. At 200 now 2.25 and a half. Now 250 now 75 now 75 now 75 now 75 now 3. At 300 now 3 now 300 on it. At 300 now 275. Got to be 3. 300 all done on them. Now here we go. At 300 now quarter. At 3, now 25, now 25, now 25, now 25, now 25. All done on them, and I sold them to you. 300 on 679. 679. Thank you. Here we go. You betcha. All right, let's sell another one right here on C. All right, you betcha. Let's go now. 150, now 75 on it. At 175, cleared if you got a second. Now 150, now 75, now 75, now 202 and a quarter. At 225, 250. At 2 down 25, now 50. Are you good? Now 225, now 50, now 75 on it. At 275, 275, 75. Now 3, 300, now 300 on it. At 300, going to be 300, now 300, now 3. Here we go. Now 300. At 275, now 300, now 300, now 300, now 300. All done on them, and I sold it to you. 275 on 806. 806. Tell me how many you want. Just wait a minute. They take one. They take one right there. And here we go. You betcha. I got to sell it again, friend. All right, here we go. Two left. Here we go. Demand, you betcha. 225, 250. Yes, 50. Now 75, now 75, now 3. Got to be 3. I've got 275 right here. You want to do 3? 300, 300, 300, 3. Now quarter. Yeah, 3. Michael got to be 325 on it. At 325. Now quarter and a quarter and a quarter. Demand 25, now 25. Internet's out. 325 to be about done on them, and I sold 300. You want them both? 745. Thank you. One left. Here we go. Demand, you betcha. Let's go. Demand, you betcha. 150, now 75, now 2 on it. At 200, now 2 and a quarter and a quarter and a quarter and a half. Now 75, now 75, now 300 on it. At 300, now 3, now 3, now 300 on it. At 275, 300. Now 300, now 300. Here we go. Now at 3, demand, now 300. All done. 300. All done on them, and I sold them to you. 275. 725. Thank you.
All right, folks, we're going into the casino. We got 1 unit coming to us from Carly Sinclair at Claire Lane Semen Sales. We're going to sell 1 unit of conventional casino semen. It's hard to find, folks, but here's your chance. If you're at home and you heard what these casino embryos been bringing, you better get in line when you can. Here's lot 103.
1 unit of the casino. Right, here we go. You betcha. Let's go. You betcha. 500, 600, 800, 9, now 1,000 on it. 1,000, now 1,100, now 1,200. Yes, 12, now 1,300, 13, now 14, now 14, now 1,500 on it. 15, takes 1,500. Internet's out. 1,500. 14, 1,500 on it. 1,500, now 14, 50, 14, 50, now 1,500 on it. 1,500, now 15. Kevin, you're not in, you're out. 1,500 on it. 1,500, 14, 50 bid. 1,500 on it. 1,500, 50, now 50. 1,500 to 50. Now 50, now 50, now 50 on it. 1,550. What do you say? 806, you're not in. There we go. Now 1,550, 1,550. All done. Hunnam and I sold it to you. 1,500 on 853, 853.
Okay, we're going into the King of the Cowboys, guys. We got 5 packages of 5 conventional semen on the great King of the Cowboys, coming to you from Rimpel Show Cattle. Mike and Seth Rimpel from Athens, Texas. Great outfit there, and they're going to offer this semen, conventional semen, on the great King of the Cowboys.
All right here, King of the Cowboys, and I tell you what, he needs no introduction. You're bidding on at least 5 up to 25. Here we go. You betcha. Let's go. Demand 300 on it. Yeah, 300. Going to be 333. Now 300. Now 300. Here we go. Now 125. 150. Now 75. Now 75 on it. Now 200. Now 2. Now 2. Now 200 on it. At 200. Now 2. CCI's all out. 2. Now quarter on it. Quarter, you're not in. Now 2 and a quarter on it. At 225. Now 50. Now 2 and a half. Now 2 and a half on it. At 225. CCI's out. 250. 250. 250. Now 75. At 275 to bid about. Now 75. Yes or no? Want to bid 75. Now 75 on it. At 275. What do you say? Now 275. 275. 275 on it. What do you need to know? Now 300. Now 300, John. Got to be 3. 300 on it. At 275. 333. Now 300. Now 300. Now 300 on it. Internet's out. 300. All done on them, and I sold it to you. 275. You want it all? Takes every bit of it. Thank you. We can do that. Appreciate you. Here we go. Number is 801. Thank you. Here we go.
And your last opportunity is to buy. We've got 3 units of sexed female semen on the King of the Ring, Silvera Style 9303, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, this is hard to find. There's not much sex semen left, if at all, in the country. And Carly Sinclair is going to offer 3 single units in 3 different lots, and you got the opportunity to buy 1, 2, or 3 of the great style.
All right, thank you. On the style right here, you bet you up to 3 units right here. Let's go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Here we go. Give me the man, you betcha. 500 on it. Yeah, 500, 400, 425, 50, now 75, now 75, now 5, now 550, now 600 on it. 600, now quarter, now half on it. 650, now 50, now 50, now 75, now 675 on it. 675 to be at buy, boys. Right here we go on the style, 675 on it. 675 to be at buy. 175, now 75. Now 75, all in, all done. 650, 675, you want to do it again, Sam, all done. 675, Mako, you're out. Tim, you're out. 675. Now 700. Now 7 to be at the buy. Now 700. Demand 700. Ask him, Frank, if you type in there for us, sell out. Tell us how many you want. I'd greatly appreciate it. 675, 700 on it. Yes, 7 to be at the buy. 1 to be 7. What do you say, demand? Timmy, you're out. Got to be 7. Got to be 7. Got to be 7. Got to be 700. All done. On him and I sold them to you 675. Frank in Texas on 631. How many would you like of it, please? I'm going to give you the opportunity since you won the bidding. Type in your chat room, please, Frank. All right, thank you, Frank. All right, takes one. Here's your bead lot, boys, on the style. Here we go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Let's go. Give me the band, you betcha. 500 on it. 500 already bidding. 525, 550. Now 75, now 75, now 600 on it. 600, now quarter, now half, now 75 on it. 675 to bid about. Right back where we was at. 675 to bid about. 175 on it. 675, boys. It's hard to find on the good style. 675 on it. 650 to bid band. 75, now 75, now 75. Here we go. 6 now 700 on it. 700, now 7, now 7, now 7, now 700. All in, all done. On them and I sold them to you. 675 on the phone there. You want one or two? Takes two. Takes 2 of them. Well, Jake, what do we got left?
Well, Colonel, we are done. Folks, thank you one and all for being here and making this another great event for the Angus Elite. Just absolutely a power set of genetics from the greatest Angus and Red Angus breeders across the country. We want to thank everybody that participated and viewed in on CCI.live and made this sale great for these consigners. Folks, have a great holiday season. We'll be seeing you guys down the road. All these invoices will be sent out before the end of the day, and we appreciate everybody being here. Have fun while you're in Vegas, and thank you one and all.